JList.com. Well, right now on JList.com, as always, they have some pretty good stuff going on. Right now, they have all new English visual novels. They have a pretty good selection for you. They have Steins Gate, they have Umineko no Nakukoro ni Supersonico, AU Senki World Conquest, F, A Tale of Memories, and so many more of your favorite English visual novels over at JList.com. So if you're the type that likes to play your video games anime style with the great stories, grab yourself some English visual novels over at JList. There are hundreds and hundreds to choose from, so you're never going to get bored. And now, it's time to start the podcast.
You're listening to the Anime Addicts Anonymous Podcast. Take your anime addiction to the next level at AAAPodcast.com/join. And now, here are your anime addicts.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the 434th episode of the Anime Addicts Anonymous Podcast. My name is Kazuo, and I am joined here by the full crew, the usual suspects. We've got over here jamming out on the air guitar to my left, Mitsugi. Mitsugi, what's up?
I am fired the hell up today. This is going to be one of the best podcast episodes we have ever done.
Oh my, no pressure. All right, no pressure, Enzo. Enzo, how's it going?
It's going good. I got my water. I got my fucking boys. And we're going to play some games today.
Boys.
And you also have your girl, Mandy.
Hello.
Although I don't want to assume, I don't know how she identifies.
Ooh.
I can be your boy or your girl. It don't matter.
We know she's for the Alliance.
Oh, that's
I don't know.
sad.
Yeah, what we do know is that she's for the
Yeah,
Alliance.
for the Alliance.
Oh,
for
boy.
Anduin.
And if you want to hear more about that Alliance nonsense, because we all know the Horde is where it's at.
Not my war chief.
You can listen to our Hobby Addicts episode that we just recorded. Just head over to AAAPodcast.com/join to create an account. From there, you can sign up to get access to our Hobby Addicts, after parties, hentai episodes, just a whole buttload of anime and video game and nerd goodness.
I got to hand it to my boy Kazuo here.
Yeah?
It's a Saturday night, and this man is out looking for new hentai episode stories. He just never quits. This man is an endless effort. From my man here.
I'm doing it for the listeners. Is what
I hear you.
I'm very
This
selfless
is like
that way.
new form journalism.
And as a small teaser for next week, I will just say, oh, it's Apollo Creed. You'll get that later. Oh, it's so great.
All right,
Oh
so head over to the website to sign up for all that goodness. You can also find us on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/AAAPodcast, and also on Discord. If you go to the website, there is a link at the very top where you can get access to our Discord server where we all just hang out and chat about all kinds of goodness and stay up way late at night until early in the morning.
Dude, I was up till like 4:30 yesterday. Why?
It's a great time. It's a great community. We have a lot of awesome people there.
It's fun.
So join us. On today's episode, we're going to be continuing our impressions. The impressions we have are Attack on Titan Season 3, Grand Blue, Furikuri Progressive, and Tenro Sirius the Jaeger.
And free.
Say what now?
And free.
Oh, and free. I didn't. I'm sorry.
Say what now?
It was on the next page. And free Dive to the Future as well. And our main topic is going to be a special one. We've got the AAA Holy Grail War, apparently.
I can't wait to win.
Play some music, some mood music, I suppose. So we'll be doing a Jeopardy style competition amongst the hosts.
There will be blood.
There will be blood
From the annals of history.
Now, I will forewarn you all and let you know that I don't know anything about anime. I've never watched any anime in my life.
I have never watched anime in my life.
God.
So if I don't know the answers to any of these questions, no, I'm kidding.
You take away all my glory if you concede now, after I finish whooping on some asses.
I just don't do well when it comes to like remembering specific like names or locations and stuff. So we'll see. Who knows? I could do really well.
Well, I want to just thank everybody now and probably again later, everybody on the Discord who put forth a ton of effort to make this game possible. Thank you so much for doing it. I've been looking forward to this for weeks, literally.
For sure.
And I know that it's going to be a shitload of fun. So.
Yeah, the people on the Discord put together a ton of questions for us. We're going to have a buddy of ours, BCom, who is from the Nerddom and Other Nonsense podcast.
That's right.
He's going to join us and kind of host the little competition.
That's right.
That'll be cool. Mitz, I see you added something to the docket
right.
here.
My boy Kazo here is going to...
We got another bet going.
Another bet.
Oh boy.
Ooh, another bet.
Another bet going.
Would you like to announce it, or do you want me to announce it?
You go ahead.
All right. So Kazuo is going to be starting a keto diet.
It's true.
My boy here would like to lose some weight, and I think that he can do it.
Yes.
And so Katayuki Cat and myself and Kazuo have entered into a 3-way bet. The bet is $100. Katayuki is putting up $100, and I am putting up $50. Kazuo is putting up $50. As to whether or not Kazuo can lose 30 pounds in the next 60 calendar days. So we are going to do a weigh-in.
That doesn't seem possible. I'm not going to lie to you, Mitz. I think we might lose on this. I will do my best.
It's definitely possible. And we will have a final weigh-in on October 12th at 11:59 p.m. To see if he has been able to shed 30 pounds in 60 days.
Oh, boy. I am scared.
Even if he fails, he will still probably get close to his number, which means you will still succeed.
Right.
So thank you to Katayuki for applying the extra motivation for my boy Kazuo here.
Yes.
No pressure intended. I'm going to be behind him cracking a whip as he drags tires through the blazing Florida heat.
No, you're going to be
Hajime no Ippo style.
You're going to be riding a Vespa.
A Vespa.
As I jog alongside a riverbank.
That's right.
Yeah. In a sweatsuit.
That's exactly right. You're going to be wearing trash bags.
Yes.
It's going to be epic.
I'm going to go push a tree and then try to snatch all the leaves that fall out of it.
So
it's going to be great.
We'll be following this progress as it unfolds.
Yeah. So I did bring a scale with me today.
Oh my God.
So we can weigh in right now.
Get that damn scale out and let's do it right now.
Now I will forewarn everyone, I am fat.
Well, not for long.
So don't be surprised.
Let's do it. Get up, my man. Kazuo's getting up. He's detaching himself from the equipment. He is pulling his scale onto the floor. Make sure you zero it out. Oh, it doesn't have to zero out. It's digital.
Yeah, it's digital.
He's taking his flip-flops off, and he's going to... I'm going to guess 210 from my man here.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see. We're going to find out. I'm guessing 210.
Hold on, I gotta see if it's even on.
And he weighs in at...
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on.
His scale apparently doesn't work.
It's all bugging out. Let's try this.
He weighs in at...
Holy balls.
He says holy balls.
Holy balls. How heavy are holy balls?
218.6. So the bet, if anybody wants to document it for future reference, 218.6. Kazuo must weigh 188.6 on October 12th at 11:59 p.m.
I didn't realize I weighed that much. I'm not going to lie to you.
How are you going to feel about yourself if you're at 188.6 on October 12th?
That's going to be amazing.
I think you can do it.
Dude.
I think you can do it too, dude.
I'm so
Me
fat.
too.
I didn't realize I weighed that much.
All right, this is going to be
You're just a thick boy.
This is going to be a busy as shit episode, so why don't we keep rolling?
Let's roll on. To the big news of the week, please.
大ニュースです。It's time for big news of the week.
I just want you guys to know that that you should click on the link in this document, and someone probably should put it in the live chat as well, because this shit is hilarious. The running of the otaku is back at Comic-Con, at Comic Market 94. Hilarious shit. So right now, Comic-Con is going on in Japan. And as always, there are literal stampedes of otaku trampling each other. You got these guys, they're running through the subways. Japanese people don't behave like this normally. They normally walk even when they're late. These people, these young otaku, are literally running as if bulls were chasing them.
Man.
Not because of some danger, not because of there's no fire, there's no bull behind them, but merely to obtain a limited edition pornography dojin from Comic Market.
Look at these guys go.
Let's get it.
If you go down 3 or 4 videos, there's a video of a guy in a red shirt trying to come into the station, and he just gets like plowed over by these dudes. And it is hilarious. Like, these videos are crazy. So, not only that, the comic market staff have made it clear that lining up and camping outside the night before the event starts is not allowed. Normally, Japanese people are very acquiescent to follow pretty much any rule that's mandated. However, people don't give a shit. And 6,500 people lined up the night before comic market and camped out in tents outside of the event so that they could get in there first. So they could be the ones to buy the Darling in the Franxx porn dojins.
Wasn't there something like that in
Go back to the
Genshiken?
beginning of that video, Kazuo, that you're watching, and watch this guy in the red shirt just get banged as he's coming in. Here he goes.
He gets bodied.
He does. He gets bodied up pretty good.
Oh,
Full on collision, and then he kind of walks through the turnstile and starts like rubbing his head like he just got slammed.
No.
Oh, it's pretty funny. And if you go down further, they have the same shot from the outside of the building, and they show the guy running in. It's so good. And the other thing I want to note. 2 dudes are way in front of the rest of the pack. They're way in front. I don't know how. But they go through the turnstile, and they literally, like, run through the turnstile and swipe their Suica cards simultaneously. They don't even stop. They just, like, hold their hands out and just run through it.
nice.
They got all these, like, JR station people trying to stop them and slow them down, and they don't give a shit. They have never cared less about anybody who have authority.
This is insane.
Nothing will make nerds stampede more than porno doujinshi.
It's also crazy how like it sounds like a race. They're like going through these fucking turnstiles.
They talk about that a lot in anime too. Wasn't there something like that in Genshiken? Where one guy broke his hand and he went to Comic-Con like with a broken hand.
Oh, I can't even. I'm sure. I'm sure. The funny thing is watching them come up so they come up these steps and then they have to kind of turn right and go around the steps and then come back around like in a loop. So you see them coming way before they get to the turnstile, and they have to like go through this rat maze of like walkways to get there. And you know the people that are like standing there to stop them are just like, oh shit,
Oh god,
it's coming. Oh my god, it's crazy.
How much money for you guys to be okay with being one of those J-Rail attendees?
Nope.
Oh man, I doubt they're paid very well. I know they're overworked.
I hope they get a bonus that day because holy shit, that looks terrifying.
Let me ask each of you a question.
What's up?
If you were going to Comic-Con this year, Comic Market 94, what is the item that would make you stampede?
Shit.
that's a good question.
I don't think I would for anything.
You have no choice. You are stampeding.
I have to? Oh shit.
You want to see Natsume naked?
No, you can't loot Natsume. That's awful. No looting Natsume.
I think for me, just to get it rolling, I think I would do it for a limited print doujinshi of like an extended love story of LaFille and Jinto from Crest Banner of the Stars.
Oh, of course you would.
We've been watching that on Discord, and it really is a very touching, well-assembled love story, even more than I remember. And
So,
I would love to have more of that.
Does it have to be Jojinshi though? Can I just be excited?
No,
for
it could be
something
anything, but they do sell a lot of doujinshi at Comic Market.
Cool. That I feel like I would want, like, like if I could get like a first edition print of like a new Beck series of them like in.
Dude, we are on the same page here.
Yeah, like a new Beck series of them like as like fully grown adults, like already professionals. Yeah, like a first edition print of that volume 1 would be fucking sick. That's it. That's what I would stampede for.
Do they have like I'm assuming they have like figures and other kind of collectibles and stuff.
Comic Market is a lot like the biggest dealer's room you've ever seen. You know, take Otakon and multiply it by 5. You know, that's a lot of what Comic Market is. It's just the biggest single room you've ever seen in your life. You know, picture like 4 football stadiums.
Yeah.
Full of vendors.
See, because
they sell everything.
I was actually thinking of Beck as well, but I was thinking of like a replica of the guitar from Beck. What was it called?
Ooh, Prudent. I was supposed to say Prudence, but I don't know if that's right.
I don't remember what the name of the guitar was, but with like the bullet holes in it, that'd be sick.
Yep.
Well, I remember the people were paying like between $5,000 and $10,000 for that K-On guitar, way back when K-On was big. So, Nothing, Mandy? We can't entice you?
I cannot think of anything to make me go through that.
Oh,
When there are plenty of things I can order on Amazon.
How about a limited edition compendium of all of Japan's favorite yokai, and there's only like 10 available. You got to be one of the first 10 people.
I mean, I already have books like that.
She's tough.
What do you get for the girl who has everything, Mitz? I know. Oh, also the guitar is Lucille, I believe.
Okay.
No, Lucille's the real name of like the guitar it's based on. I think it's Prudence.
Okay, maybe.
Okay. So that's it.
All right.
Comic Market.
Sweet. And now then it is time for the good, the bad, and the moe.
Howdy, partner. I seen you riding in on that dusty trail. Welcome to the good, the bad, and the moe.
All right. For the good, Satoshi Kon's getting some love. G Kids has acquired the theatrical rights to Satoshi Kon's Perfect Blue. And with the help of Fathom Events, they're going to be showing the movie on 500 theaters in the United States.
Yep.
On September 6th, they will be showing the movie subtitled. And on September 10th, they will be showing the movie in English. So for those of you that have not seen the masterpiece film Perfect Blue, I strongly recommend you go see it. 500 theaters is an awful lot. That pretty much covers every major city in the U.S. The synopsis of the movie, set in contemporary Tokyo, the story is about a pop singer, Mima, who tries to develop an acting career only to experience threats and traumas as her mind breaks down and she is tormented by a ghostly version of her singer self. It's definitely a psychological thriller. This movie came out quite a while ago, but Satoshi Kon did die before his time, and he was a genius filmmaker.
Yeah, absolutely.
And this movie is freaking amazing, so I really recommend you see
awesome.
Is Perfect Blue out of print in DVD and Blu-ray?
it.
That's a good question.
I was looking it up, and it's like DVD is like selling for $45.
I have it on VHS. That's all.
You have it on
nice.
VHS?
I do, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. What the fuck?
From like a million years ago, yeah. So
Nice.
Kazu was looking it up on Amazon.
Yeah, it's like $45.
So
used.
it's probably worth it anyway. It is that good, but $45 is a lot.
Yeah.
For the bad, the BPO, or the Broadcasting Ethics and Program Improvement Organization, otherwise basically Japan's watchdog group that bitches about we have it in the United States too. People were complaining about Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Oh my God, South Park has foul language, blah blah. Like these, like the most unfun people you've ever heard of, basically, are bitching because a character from Yokai Watch is.
This is great.
What
I love
is
it.
this?
Look at this guy.
Yokai
This
Watch
picture is fantastic.
Yokai Watch is in trouble again. So they got in trouble before for having a suggestive banana eating scene in a prior episode of Yokai Watch.
Now, Yokai Watch, for those that are unaware, is a small child show. Like, it is for young children.
It's basically Pokemon, but
Yeah.
ghosts.
Yeah.
So in a sense, Yokai Watch is in trouble again in the 4th episode of Yokai Watch Shadow Side. The episode called A Wasteful Guy. A yokai called Zundon Maru appears. He resembles a luchador wrestler, with the exception that his spandex pants include the spout of a teapot that comes out of his crotch area, which kind of looks like a penis, but it's kind of an upside-down penis. Once Zundon Maru's hip thrusts were added to the mix, some parents got really pissed off, and I guess he was hip thrusting with a fake teapot dick, so he...
Mitz, please make this your profile picture for everything.
Please.
Oh my God,
Please.
yes.
Please. This is perfect for you.
This is literally
Mitz,
you,
can
dude.
you cosplay this guy?
I probably could.
Mitsuki, this is literally
Please
you. in
cosplay
Yokai
this guy.
form, dude.
Mitsuki started lifting again, so I had a very... Yesterday was an amazing day, I gotta say, for many reasons. So the complaint was, quote, a kettle-like character that appears with a spout with a poor spout on its lower body, and he vulgarly shakes his waist in an inappropriate for children manner, inappropriate for a children's time slot. So I don't know. It's like the Fun Police. Does anybody like these people?
I mean, look, I understand why they're there, and it is kind of like for kids, it's like kind of lewd. You don't want children.
You know what?
I
They're
get
all
it.
the children of the world are all gonna know all of life's horrors and inappropriate things by the time they're like 8 anyway. So you might as well just tell them.
They've all got the internet now. They've got iPads.
They all go to school with other people, with other kids.
I don't know though. Are these guys okay with Cubone wearing its mother's skull?
That's true.
That's
I mean,
come on.
Are you okay with the Little Mermaid having like 2 dicks in the towers of her castle? I mean, seriously.
True.
This stuff is everywhere.
Heckin' Disney.
For real, right? For the moe, encouragement of climb, or the anime called Yama no Susume, the voice actress Yoko Hikasa is taking on Mount Kirigamine. August 11th was named as Mountain Day in Japan. The government added Mountain Day to its calendar in 2016. The characters from the Yama no Susume were appointed as Mountain Day ambassadors, and to celebrate this Mountain Day, Yoko Hikasa is climbing Nagano Prefecture's Mount Kirigamine for a television special, which is a volcano that is 6,300 feet tall.
Whoa.
And it is a pilgrimage site for fans of that anime. And that mountain appeared in episode 14 of the anime when Aoi, one of the main characters, climbs with her mother and father. So she's climbing it with. She's a newbie at this, so actor and mountain climbing enthusiast Takatoshi Kaneko from Animal Crossing are hiking the mountain together. And it's going to
That's
be
nice.
awesome.
That's
I
really
wish,
cool.
I wish her the best of luck. Hikasa-chan, ganbatte.
Me too.
I hope she doesn't fall in.
I'm Googling pictures of her now for
Oh,
science.
she's definitely cute. And she's exactly my age.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
You know what that means.
No,
Damn, so she's old as hell.
I thought of something I would stampede for. I would stampede for a kiss from Momoto Miyano. I'd do that.
Ooh.
wait, for who?
There we go.
Manny would murder.
Momoto Miyano is...
Pretty accurate, yes.
Who is Momoto Miyano?
Mandy, Momoto
He's
is
the
sitting...
voice of Light Yagami and Rin.
He's sitting in a kiss booth. He's only going to kiss the first 3 people that get to him.
Dude, I will.
Light that fire in Mandy's heart.
Yep. I will toss girls out of the way.
Oh my god. Savage.
That's all I've got for the good, the bad, and the moe.
All right.
All right.
So we've got a little special section here that we're going to be talking about a new kind of partner of the podcast.
So we did some advertising with the Otaku Box several episodes ago, and the Otaku Box is an anime loot crate that is a little bit unique because they allow people to vote on what the content is that will appear in the box.
So for those unfamiliar with the concept of a loot crate, it's basically every month you get a package in the mail with various goods related to whatever genre you're subscribed to. So
Fabulous prizes.
fabulous prizes.
Yes.
Fabulous prizes.
So in this loot crate, you open it up
Or in
and
this Otaku box, I guess.
yeah,
Oh, that's
I guess
cool.
it's not really a loot crate; it's an Otaku Box. So you open it up, and the first thing you see is there's like a piece of paper in here that sort of summarizes the winning of all the voting that they did for the last month. So High School DxD, Fairy Tail, Sword Art Online, and My Hero Academia are this month's vote winners. And so the majority of the content of what's in this box is from High School DxD, Fairy Tail, Sword Art Online, and My Hero Academia, which kind of is a plus in the category for this company because rather than just signing up and giving you random shit that you likely don't care about,
Right.
they actually let you vote on what kind of anime you want represented in the box.
Sweet.
So they've got some stuff in here. They've got a who's it? Rias Gremory is all through this box. It's a very sexual character. They got this very sexy sticker. I don't know if you want to like hold this stuff up. They got a sexy sticker of her. There's a t-shirt that also has her on the front. I would never wear this t-shirt, but I'm sure someone in the world would because it's got like her ass hanging out.
Didn't they have a hentai box too?
Yeah,
Like
they-
a hentai option?
Yeah, they do have a hentai option as well, so they're definitely not shying away from that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
There's a like a gotcha sort of a gotcha toy that you'd see in like a convenience store from Shokugeki no Soma, from Food Wars.
Sweet.
They have a cloth wall scroll. I think. Oh, this is like a cloth wallet. I think from Fairy Tail. So it's kind of hard to see, but it's definitely a Fairy Tail design in here.
Okay.
Yeah, they got a keychain from Sword Art Online, so you could have a cool keychain for your bag. And there's like a bunch of posts. What is that you got there?
So you've got a. Oh, this looks like
It's a cloth wall art of Rias Gremory with
Yes.
her amazing ass.
Good lord.
Yeah, so they got this thing. Yep. And then this item right here looks like an entire bag. I think it's a bag that you could use. Oh, and it's got Deku on the front.
Oh, sweet.
So I think Kazuo wants that. Oh, and there's also a button in here of Rios Gremory's ass. So if you can't, maybe you just can't get enough of Rios Gremory. So
Dude,
she's
that's
all
awesome.
through
I
this.
love that. It's got like the silhouette of Deku's head with like his name on it.
Yeah.
That's pretty sweet.
So the otakubox.com is definitely, if this sounds interesting to you, if you want to have an anime loot crate, so to speak, where you actually get to have some say as to what you're getting, which I can see the appeal of that because, there's nothing less satisfying than signing up for something and then getting literally nothing you're interested in.
So, yeah,
this is probably a good option for you.
So where would they go in order to get this?
The otakubox.com.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
So the otakubox.com, check it out, see if it's something you're interested in, and yeah, you get to vote on what kind of cool anime stuff you want every month.
Apparently, they also have exclusive artwork that doesn't appear anywhere else. Some of these items are like, stuff you're never gonna find on Amazon or whatnot.
Fancy.
So, go check it out, guys, and if it's interesting for you, then go ahead and sign up. They also have a promo code AAA that gets you like 10% off the price. So be sure to use that promo code so that they know that we encourage and that we sent you. So that
that
may
save money.
That will help us out, and you'll save some money as well.
Sweet. All right. So the otakubox.com promo code AAA.
That's right.
All right. On that note, we've got our weekly trivia.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, if you go to our website AAAPodcast.com, you scroll down. There's a trivia every week. The answer for this week was Shokugeki no Soma.
This is a really easy one. It even had the main character partially in the photo, so
okay,
it was a landslide of correct answers.
So we won't go through all the correct answers because there was a ton of them. But the winner of the week is Kyojin 13, and the winner of the last round is Nisekoi Maiko.
Woo!
Yay.
Good job.
So you're gonna love this new category I came up with.
Oh boy,
Yep.
This is what Mitz.
Oh, it's his favorite.
This is might be my favorite genre of anime ever, and that is isekai anime.
Nice, dude.
Why?
Just for you. I did it for you.
Thanks, Mitz. You're great.
But you
man.
love Monster Rancher
I do love Monster Rancher.
It's
That is
true.
and Digimon.
That is also true.
See, you don't hate all isekai.
That's right. You're not wrong. I don't hate all
And you
isekai.
liked
That's right.
Log Horizon, didn't you?
Yeah, Log Horizon is good for sure, and I think that's it. I think that's the only. Those are the 3 isekais I like. All right. So in addition to our website trivia that we have every week, we have our in-show weekly trivia question, which I will ask and we'll answer after the break. Let's see here. This one is, what is this? Like a name that anime type thing?
Yep.
It says here, she begins her high school career as one of the strangest students in her freshman class. A tiny 10-year-old academic prodigy with a fondness for plush dolls and homemade cooking. But her homeroom teacher is the kind of person who would hijack a student's bike to avoid being late. So strange is a relative word. Name that anime.
And when
It's
we
a
come
cute
back,
one.
when we come back, it's Manny's Manga Minute and the AAA Holy Grail War.
God help us.
God help us all. And we'll see you after the news.
We'll see you.
See you soon.
Manga creator Yukito Kishiro has been taking little peeks at the Alita Battle Angel film that's being done by Robert Rodriguez, and he's been posting some comments about what he's experienced. Kishiro said that in the beginning I was surprised because Alita's eyes were so big, but when I saw scenes that there are, I stopped noticing it. When Alita is wet in the scene where she's exploring the spaceship sunk in the water, I started to think, cute. I think everyone will come to like it very soon. The manga creator also praised the, quote, translucent depictions of the cyborg bodies, elaborate mechanics, and the amazing volume of information in the long shots of Iron City. He goes on to say that when I saw high-quality representations of what I wanted to express in the original manga, I couldn't help but feel jealous of the film's representation. It's something that I wanted to see 30 years ago. Some pretty good praise there from the creator of the original manga, which might give fans of that property a little bit of hope that the live-action movie that's being done by Hollywood will indeed be good. And we'll find out later. Next up, Good Smile is offering Cells at Work Nendoroids. There are already a Nendoroid out for the white blood cell. Looks pretty cute. He's got his little knife. It's pretty interesting. And they're also teasing that there will be a platelet Nendoroid as well. So for those of you that are big fans of cells at work, and I know there are lots of you, the figure for the white blood cell went on pre-order on Tuesday, and the pre-order period will remain open until September 5th. So if you're a fan of the series, you might want to get in there and pre-order it. Looks like it's about $40. Next up, readers pick the best boys love manga for beginners. So a website called Nijimen had a questionnaire to discover what boys love manga are best for beginners of that genre. According to the readers, the top 5 boys love manga suited to new readers are 7 Days, Monday through Thursday by Venio Tachibana, Hitori Jime My Hero by Mimiko Ari, I Hear the Sunspot by Yuki Fumino, Classmates by Asumiko Nakamura, and number 1 on the list, the world's greatest first love, The Case of Ritsu Onodera by Shungiku Nakamura. So if you're a big fan of this genre, and if you recognize a manga here that you like, well, be happy that it's on the list and maybe get a little excited. Next up, Indonesian family has turned their home into a Doraemon paradise. Doraemon being the time-traveling cat that's one of Japan's biggest hits and one of the biggest anime properties ever made, is popular throughout the world and obviously in Indonesia as well. The pictures of the home are just unbelievable. Every single square inch of every surface in the kitchens, the bathrooms, the bedrooms, even the outside of the building resonate with a bright blue color that represents Doraemon himself. I would say in the kitchen alone, there's probably 200 faces of Doraemon on different surfaces, including the refrigerator, the cabinets, even the tiles on the floor. Wow. So if you are a fan of Doraemon and you want to see something totally crazy, you definitely should look up the Indonesian family that has turned their house into a Doraemon paradise. It's definitely a spectacle to behold, and I wonder how much it cost them to outfit their house in this way with so much licensed merchandise. This is Mitsugi, and this was your anime news break. Now, of course, time to get back to the podcast.
Hey, Mandy, you look troubled. What's wrong?
But
Excuse me?
it's all of these anime boy butts. There's just so many of them. I can't decide what's my favorite. I've tried to categorize them by firmness, bounciness, rotundness.
Okay. 2 things. First, you may need some serious help. Second, why don't you go look at the Anime Addicts Anonymous podcast website?
Can that help me get to the bottom of this?
Stop. You know, puns are my thing, right? Also, no, it won't help you with that at all. You are beyond help. But on our website, you can find all our past shows, along with reviews and trivia. Sign up today and you'll have access to our Hobby Addicts and Hentai episodes.
Hentai episodes? So I can hear other people review butts for me?
Sure. I guess if you want to look at it that way.
Now that's something I can get behind.
Cheeky.
この番組は JList.com の提供でお送りします。
And we are back to the 434th episode of the Anime Addicts Anonymous podcast. So we've got a fun kind of second part of the show here set up for you guys. Before we get into it, though, we have our in-show weekly trivia question, which we was one of those like name that anime where we give you a description and you have to guess what show it is. Let's see, Enzo, do you want to read that and give us the answer?
Totally. So, as Kazuo just stated, the question before the break was, she begins her high school career as one of the strangest students in her freshman class, a tiny 10-year-old academic prodigy with a fondness for plush dolls and homemade cooking. But her homeroom teacher is the kind of person who would hijack a student's bike to avoid being late. So strange is a relative word. The anime that fits the description is Azumanga Daioh.
Cooking is so fun.
Cooking is so fun.
done. Now it's time to take a break and see what we have done.
Oh boy, memories.
It's ready.
It's ready.
It's always like a stuffed cat or something, just something fucking random that she creates.
That's so great.
That
That
anime is
anime's
really
so
random.
cute.
That anime is random as hell, but it's super
It's
funny.
so cute. Yeah.
All right, well, before we get on to our kind of main topic of the day, we have Mandy's Manga Minute.
Whoop whoop. I'm ready.
And now, let's take a minute for the Manga Minute with Mandy.
It's Mandy's world. We're just living in it.
Take it away.
Alrighty, so Mandy's Manga Minute is where I take a minute to tell you about a manga and maybe help you find something new to read. So this week I am doing Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle. And shh, Princess Cialis is trying to get a good night's sleep.
Hold on.
So shut eye.
Princess Cialis?
Oh boy.
That's her name.
Oh boy.
So shut eye, 40 wigs. Catch some Z's. Long ago, in olden times, when people and demons lived together in, well, disharmony really, a demon king kidnaps a human princess and imprisons her in a castle. Bereft, the prison's subjects beat their chests in anguish, till a hero rises to spearhead Project Rescue Our Princess. While waiting for her knight in shining armor, what's an imprisoned princess to do? Teddy bear guards with bat wings are all very well, but her dungeon cell is so boring. So she decides to while away the long hours by sleeping. Now, if only she could get comfortable and didn't suffer from insomnia. So this manga is so silly. Sleepy Princess in the Demon Castle is a fantasy comedy by Kagiji Kumanomata. I may have butchered his name, I'm so sorry. It started publishing in 2016 and recently started publishing in English by Viz Media. Similar to a few other fantasy titles like Dungeon Meshi, the world in this manga runs on RPG rules. It's kind of a silly spin on the damsel in distress trope where the princess is not actually in distress at all. Each chapter is about the princess looking for something that can help her get a good night's rest, because the demon castle is full of inconvenience. There's also a slight bit of horror to it. The princess would go to any lengths to find comfort, including cutting up cloth demons. It's so silly. While the humans in the kingdom worry over their princess's safety, she's actually causing the demons a lot of trouble. The rules are similar to an RPG, including the demon knight demon king making comments about hiding his legendary shield inside of a chest. I'll be transported to the dungeon tomorrow. And of course, this princess stumbles across it and ends up dismantling it for her own creations. Or when the princess continues to die from a poison mushroom, only to be revived by the demon castle's clerics. She's given an amulet to prevent the status effect poison, but it also makes her immune to the status sleep, much to her dismay. There's only currently one book out in English, is volume 2 coming out in 2 days. I'm not sure how long the comedy in it is going to last, but if you like fantasy worlds that reference like video games and RPG terminology like Dungeon Meshi does, maybe check this one out. I definitely do not think it's as good as Dungeon Meshi. Dungeon Meshi's quickly become one of my favorite mangas. I love that series, but if you are just looking for something just silly to laugh at, you can try this one out, give it a shot. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
Thanks, Mandy. Mandy always has the good
You're
suggestions.
I'm telling you, I don't understand. Like, she must, you know what? She lives in the spirit and time chamber. That's the only way that she's able to absorb all of this content. And like, it doesn't, like a day for her is a year, basically.
Do you think Mandy's in a hyperbolic time chamber?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
Dude,
Do you want me to take a picture of my manga shelves? Because it's nonsense.
that would be
Yes.
actually fantastic.
see
I
it.
would love to see that.
So while Mandy's doing that, we are.
I'm
going-
not right this second. I'll do it later.
Oh, okay. Well, we're going to move on to our main topic today, which is the AAA game show, aka, what did you call it, Mitz?
The AAA Holy Grail War.
The Holy Grail
Holy
War.
Grail War.
So
We're gonna war.
basically, this is going to be a Jeopardy style game show, brought to you by the AAA Podcast Discord. That's right. A bunch of people in our Discord got together, came up with a bunch of trivia questions for us to test our anime knowledge, to finally find out that we are all phonies and then we have never watched a single anime.
Exposed.
Exposed.
It's
Triple.
true.
That's the name of this episode. AAA Exposed.
Exposed.
because such an epic amount of work was put in
Yes.
on the Discord, I made what I think is an epic drop
Ooh.
for
Ooh.
such an occasion.
Okay. Do you want to play it now?
I will play it now.
All right, let's hear it.
From the annals of history, ancient tomes will tell of a great war, repeated throughout time, rending the world asunder with its savage embrace. This year, history will repeat yet again, awakening the world to memories comfortably forgotten. 4 warriors will travel from the furthest reaches of the globe. Locked in combat, they share a dream, a solitary desire. They seek the Holy Grail, which will grant the victor a single wish. Who will claim the prize? Who will seize their glory? Who will rule over their fate? This is the Fate AAA Podcast Grail War. This is your destiny.
That was awesome.
That's intense.
That was so awesome.
My body is ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
and
I'm
what-
so ready. Let's
What
fucking
better
go.
way to get started than by introducing the host of this here game show, coming to you from the Nerddom and Other Nonsense podcast. It's our good buddy BCom. BCom, what's up there?
Yay.
Why, hello there.
Why,
How's it
hello.
going?
Hi.
Hello.
So I've got a bunch of questions for you guys. But
great.
yeah, I also want to shout out just a couple thank yous to specific people who helped out with this. Frigimon Fanatic, Subasa, Brains the Trash Panda, Mundus, and Icy Rose all helped out a lot with researching the answers for this game. And also Peter Wright AA for just proposing this idea in the first place and getting it all
True.
going.
Thanks, Peter.
So for this Holy Grail War,
But
we're
before-
going to be playing Anime Jeopardy.
Before we start,
Oh,
BCom,
yeah.
I want to give you an
Yeah.
ample opportunity to promote your own podcast. I think that for all the effort that was put in, I recommend that people that are listening to this podcast go and check out your podcast as well, just as a thank you for helping to create what I hope will be a really entertaining topic for everybody. So this is your moment. Make yourself known to the world.
All right, it's my moment to shine. So yeah, we run the Nerddom and Other Nonsense anime podcast with my co-hosts Kat and Leo. We basically review 10 anime that we choose at the beginning of every season, 2 episodes at a time. So every 2 weeks we'll come out with a new episode if we stay on track. So we're just basically up to the date, like after the episodes have aired, giving you our thoughts on anime as they go. So that's what separates us out from more anime podcasts that do reviews at the end of the season or only at the beginning. We also recently had Mandy on for an episode for our summer preview. So if you want to go into the podcast like gently and easily, that would be a good way because she was awesome on that episode.
Yeah, which episode was I on again? I don't remember.
We will get you on an
I
episode.
feel like I
eventually,
must have been on
Cosmo.
one.
Oh, that's actually crazy you say that. I don't remember the one I was on either.
Oh, you were asleep. You were there though. We recorded it in your apartment in Brooklyn. Don't worry.
I believe that. I believe that.
His mouth was full of ramen, so you didn't hear him.
Yes,
So yeah, Nerddom and Other
absolutely.
Nonsense is really cool because like the way you guys review your anime is basically episode by episode. So
Yeah.
we do the impressions and then we'll review it once it's finished airing. But if you want to just hear people talk about the episodes as they air each week, definitely check it out.
Which also means we can be totally wrong about things that are going to happen, and it's pretty hilarious when we are.
Nice. All right, so what's this game show all about?
All right, so it is Jeopardy, but like sort of a simplified version. We've created a Jeopardy game board, which hopefully each of you have in front of you so you can see the questions,
Yes,
or at
and we've
least
got
see
it
the
on screen
categories.
as well for all the listeners that are all the.
Oh,
viewers.
awesome! That's great. So yeah, we actually have 2 game boards. I don't know if we'll get to both of them, but so yeah, 5 categories, 25 questions. So we have 4 teams, and we'll basically just go in order. I was going to say alphabetically, like Enzo, Kazuo, Mandy, and Mitsugi for picking the next category. So we'll just switch off because there's no way to really buzz in here. And also, since there's no way to buzz in, once I read the question out, you guys will just write down your answers or keep them to yourselves separately. and then just, submit them once I ask.
Honor system,
And then
people.
honor system. Also, do not hit spacebar once you've clicked into the question because it will reveal the answer. But you can do that once you've submitted all the answers.
Now, if we have time, if we get through the first 25 questions, there is a second Jeopardy board, correct?
There is, yes.
Okay, so we could potentially have a cutoff time, like we can play for
however long you guys want.
50 minutes or so. And if we have time for additional questions, we can just do as many as we can in 50 minutes and then do the final Jeopardy at the end.
Exactly. There will be a final Jeopardy question.
Awesome.
Also, so each of these questions will be multiple choice. The reason for that is the people in the Discord really wanted to stump you with some hard questions.
Particularly Icy Rose, who I heard was not so nice.
Icy Rose is vicious, and some of his questions are still in there. They're mostly $500 questions.
Does Icy Rose understand the concept of the $100 question?
No, it does not exist in Icy Rose's mind.
Okay. And it's multiple choice, correct?
It is multiple choice.
Sweet.
Okay.
Sweet.
All right, so I'm going to start the timer for, we'll say 50 minutes. And we'll see how we do. We'll see how many we can get through in 50 minutes. I'm going to be keeping score on the screen. So we'll see how people do.
Perfect.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right, so Enzo, you have the first choice of category.
Let's do any music for 300.
300. Wow. Okay. So you picked the question. Which of these band members from Beck was based on the Red Hot Chili Peppers bassist Flea? Is it A, Yukio Tanaka, B, Yoshiyuki Taira, C, Ryusuke Minami, or D, Yuji Sakura?
How do you want to answer the question? Do you want to go one at a time?
Well, we have to jot down our answers so that way we lock them in.
Okay. I'm not going to write anything, but I won't cheat. So I promise.
Oh, man. Okay.
I think I know. I'm pretty sure I know what this is.
So I know the answer too, but question. So submitting, do I just should I message you on Discord, Beacon?
I guess you can just say them out loud.
It's
just go on the honor system. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
So
I think I know it. Oh, man. Okay.
All right,
So I just write down my answer?
Yeah.
Okay, I wrote it down.
All right, I'm ready to answer out loud if you guys are ready.
Everybody ready?
Go for it.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. What is B, Yoshiyuki Taira?
That is correct.
I took down D.
I picked D. I couldn't remember his name.
Man, did you get that?
No, I got C.
See, I knew that answer because Tyra is the bassist and Flea is like the crazy guy, who's always like doing banging and shit. So
I couldn't remember their names.
And he's got that beach blonde hair. He doesn't wear a shirt. It's all like Red Hot Chili Peppers.
It's just Flea.
Mitz and Enzo jump out to a commanding 300-point lead.
Good job.
As
guys.
expected.
Nice.
As expected.
All right, so next is Kazuo. You get to pick.
Oh, my boy
All right.
Kazuo here. Make it good.
Oh, man.
Enzo takes the one dead in the middle of the board.
I know.
by the
Why
way.
would you pick the one?
He's just showing off.
Oh, by the way, I should have explained these categories. Seiyu, obviously about voice actors. It's over 10 years old, is about anime 10 years or older. Anime music, self-explanatory. The anime blind box is kind of hilarious questions that didn't fit anywhere else.
Nice.
And the Moe Pit of Hell is obviously self-explanatory.
Bring it on, baby. No one knows the Moe Pit of Hell better than I do.
Oh, boy. All right. So I'm going to start off. I'm going to start slow with It's Over 10 Years Old for 100, Alex.
Okay.
All right.
Respectable.
Here we go. What ingredient is not
yes.
in Jet Black's Bell Peppers and Beef from Cowboy Bebop? Is
I know
it
this
A,
so easy.
Is it
I'm ready.
A, bell peppers, B, beef, C, onion, or D, shiitake mushrooms?
Ready.
Ready.
I'm ready.
All right. What are your answers?
All right. B.
B.
Did anybody not get that? Okay, everyone got that.
Good job, guys. It
Yay.
is beef.
We watch anime.
There's no beef in here.
No beef.
Good job, guys.
Bebop crew is way too poor.
Okay.
That's good.
All right.
I think every 5 questions, I will update people listening at home on the scores, so we can
Yes,
people can kind of
that'd
keep
be
track.
nice of you.
Okay.
Nice.
All right. Cool. This is fun.
All right. Who's next?
Mandy is next.
All right. What say you? 200. I'm going to start off slow.
Of course she would.
Oh, she would do this.
Yes!
Good for you, Mandy.
damn it.
Which of these characters did Hiroshi Kamiya not voice? Of course, he was the voice
I
of
know
Yato from Noragami.
Oh
Dude,
shit.
I
Is
don't
it
know.
I'm ready.
A,
Oh shit.
A,
I'm
Shinji
ready.
Mato? from Fate Stay Night, B. Koyomi Araragi from the Monogatari series, C. Saiki Kuso from Saiki Kuso no Sainon, or D. Osamu Dazai from Bungo Stray Dogs.
I have no idea.
I'm guessing.
I'm gonna have to guess. I have no idea.
Yeah.
All right, Mandy, why don't you go first then?
It's D.
Damn it.
That is correct.
Osamu Dazai is Momoto Miyano, my other husbando.
I did not get that.
I picked C. I had no clue.
I picked C.
I picked C.
Mandy's the
Also.
only one that got that one.
We all picked C.
Damn it.
That's tough. I don't really know voice
Dude, Mandy
actors
knows
or
this shit
actors.
so well. Oh my god.
If that's a 200-point question, I am dead to the world in that category.
We are not getting any.
That
of
category
those.
is a little tougher, and it is kind of targeted at Mandy.
Just for me, so I have a chance.
Wait, were each of these categories targeted at a different person?
Yeah, most of them are, or some of the individual questions are. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
All right, well, since I am old, and because I would like to save the best for last, I am not going to go to the Moe Pit of Hell just yet. I will pick, it's over 10 years old for 200. Alex.
All right. How many more credits did Kentaro Oe from Golden Boy need to finish his degree at Tokyo University?
Such a great anime.
Shit, I'm
Life
gonna have
is
to guess.
friggin'
I
study,
don't
people.
remember.
Life is
Is it-
study.
A0, B3, C4, or D8 credits?
All right, I'm guessing.
Everybody, let me know when you're ready, and I'll give you the answer.
God, it's been so long since I've
Oh,
watched Golden
man.
Boy.
All right. Oh
All
my
right,
god.
I got I'm locked in.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right.
Everybody,
too.
The answer is 0.
That is
That's
correct.
right.
I said
Fuck.
C.
Fuck.
Crap.
Whoops, I said C.
Did anybody get that?
I said
No,
C
I said
also.
B. That's
He-
right.
Yeah, he had already finished his degree at Tokyo University. He
Damn
just
it.
needed to apply for graduation, but he's too busy biking around the country, studying.
We just watched that on the Discord. So, and that
Yes.
anime holds up incredibly. It is, oh my god, Golden Boy. It's so good that I'm pretty sure I'm going to be buying a rather expensive Golden Boy sell off eBay that we were kind of ogling as we were watching it. There's
Oh,
some pretty
nice,
good ones
yeah.
on there. So,
Oh,
all right,
man.
cool.
I'm getting demolished.
All right.
One more
Back to
question,
you,
and then I'll give
Enzo.
an update. Enzo's up.
All right, I will do Anime Blind Box for 200.
All right. Which anime hasn't been banned by the Chinese government yet?
Yes.
What?
Hey, I'm just gonna take a guess.
Oh
The
boy.
answers are A, Monster Musume, B, Claymore, C, High School of the Dead, or D, Darling in the Franxx.
All right, I
Holy
just guessed.
shit.
I have no idea. I
Um,
just guessed.
I'm yeah.
I gotta think about
I'm
this for
guessing.
3 more seconds.
Yeah.
No problem.
Dude, I'm
Oh,
getting
dude, I
demolished here.
love the tone of this question. Oh my god.
I have my answer.
I love it, I
I
love
have an
it.
educated guess.
Same.
Okay.
All right.
Enzo?
Okay. What is C? High School of the Dead.
That is incorrect.
I said A.
Oh,
Is
I
it A?
said D.
I got
Damn
it
it.
wrong.
A is
Andy's-
correct. It is Monster Musume.
Andy's the only one
I
that got
figured
that.
they'd be okay with the boob, but
Amazingly, everything in Monster Musume is okay with the Chinese Ministry
So-
of Culture.
See, I picked D because it was the newest. And I'm
Yes,
like,
that's what I
maybe,
thought.
maybe they haven't gotten to it
That's
yet.
what I was thinking. The
They
government's
didn't
kind
They
of
got
slow.
to Darling in the Franks real quick. They were like, shut that down. No,
All right.
thank you.
All right, so we've
Shut
been.
that down.
We're now at 5 questions, and the score is
And I'm in the lead.
Mitsuki has 600, Mandy has 500, Enzo has 400, and Kazuo has 100.
That's right. Golf rules.
Nice.
golf rules.
Golf rules.
Just one over par, Kazuo.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, Kazuo, you are picking next.
Oh, all right. You know what? I say we take a trip to the Moe Pit of Hell.
Oh, you would.
For
Oh my
$100.
God.
uh-oh.
You
Here we
bastard.
go.
For
Son of a
100?
bitch.
Okay.
In which
God.
anime are breasts used as shock absorbers for firing an anti-tank rifle? Is it A,
Unbelievable.
Gunslinger Girls, B, Seikon no Quasar, C, Helsing Ultimate, or D, High School of the Dead?
It's a little harder than you might
Tough
think.
one.
I'm
Oh,
locked in.
this is hard. This is hard.
I'm locked in.
He's
I'm
locked
gonna
in, baby.
guess.
Yeah, I'm guessing too.
I have a good educated guess.
Everybody's ready?
Because I
Yeah.
feel like the obvious answer isn't right.
I'm going D, High School of the Dead.
That's what I think as well.
Final
Me too.
answer.
That is
I
correct.
said C.
Yeah!
Oh, never
Give me
mind.
those points.
Go.
I know my perfect
How
anime.
weird! All of the guys knew that answer. I wonder why. So
Well, I
strange.
thought I was thinking High School of the Dead, like there was the boob with the bullet. But I don't remember an anti-tank rifle.
I remember.
So so I was torn between that and Gunslinger Girl, but Gunslinger Girl, while
They're all
they
like
may
little
have,
girls.
they may have fired an anti-tank rime
Nah.
at some point, that's them. It doesn't have that tone in it.
None of those girls have boobs.
That's also the.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that,
show.
I went to Helsing Ultimate because of what's her name, Saris. She has some really big boobs.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Who's up?
All right, Mandy, you are up next.
All right. Oh, okay. Let's do What Say You Say for 300.
Oh, you
All
won.
right.
damn it.
Yoshitsugu Matsuoka seems to
Oh,
specialize
no.
in voicing generic light novel adaptation lead characters. Which of the following characters did he actually not voice? Is
The
it
problem
A?
is I've only seen one of these,
Thank goodness.
so I don't know.
So is it A, Masamune Izumi from Aramanga Sensei, B, Belle Cranel from Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon,
Dear Lord.
C, Toya Mochizuki from In Another World with My Smartphone, or D, Kirito from Sword Art Online?
That's not right. I've seen two
heaven.
of these.
I'm just gonna.
I'm
pick,
ready.
The other two I haven't seen, so it's
guessing.
going to be
Yep.
50-50.
I'm just
I'm
picking
ready.
C for every one of these because I have no clue.
I'm going to pick C.
I'm picking B.
Which one did you pick, Mandy?
C.
Okay. And the answer is?
C,
Yes!
correct.
Okay, good.
Fuck.
Because I knew he was. I've seen How to Pick Up Girls. Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? And I've seen Sword Art Online, so I knew it was those. But I didn't know between the other two because I haven't seen Aramanga Sensei or the smartphone.
So
one.
my logic on this one was you used the word generic. So I tried to pick the anime that I thought was sounded the most generic to me. And you had some of these are rather well known, like Aramanga Sensei, Sword Art Online, and
That's true.
Danmachi are really well known. But I'm like, what the fuck is in another role with my smartphone? It sounds generic as shit.
I
That's
Did you
literally
win?
how I
That
decided.
one mix, did you get it?
Yep.
Did you get C?
Absolutely.
Oh, nice. Good job.
Totally guessing.
Yeah, I just guessed C because reasons.
That is the last one in that category I will get.
All right.
Am I up?
Well, next up is Mitsugi again.
I will be picking. It's over 10 years old for 300. Alex.
All right.
Your mother, Trebek.
Your mother, Trebek.
So the question is, which of these shows did not air on the Toonami block? And
good. I got it.
responses are A, Dragon Ball, B, Gundam Wing, C, Witch Hunter Robin, or D, Tenchi Muyo.
I think I know this.
Now, when you say Toonami, are you including Adult Swim? Or no?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, so I got my answer.
If you're including
Yeah.
Toonami, I'm pretty sure all of these were on Toonami.
One of them definitely was not.
Yeah, one of them definitely was not.
All right. Well,
I think.
if you're
I'm
all right,
ready.
so I was gonna say Witch Hunter Robin, but if you're including Adult Swim, Witch Hunter Robin was definitely on Adult Swim without a doubt. Tenchi Muyo was definitely on there. Gundam Wing was on the daytime, so it's got to be Dragon Ball. So I'm gonna say A, Dragon Ball.
Same.
Oh, I said C.
That-
I'm going C.
That's a question that we will have to check because I
False.
watched that on TV in college at night on Cartoon Network. Because I'm pretty
We'll have,
sure.
to, we'll have to check that because yeah, it was C, Witch Hunter Robin.
Oh.
I'm not
Yes,
sure if
let's go.
yeah, you put me on the spot.
Dude,
with
Witch Hunter
the
Robin was
Adult
definitely
Swim.
on
It was
Adult
definitely on Adult Swim.
Okay,
Did
I didn't
anybody
know
get
that.
that
So
correct?
yeah, just definitely just Toonami block then.
But
Yes.
it definitely wasn't on Toonami.
All right, did any of us get that right?
I don't think so.
I did.
I said C. Yeah.
I did.
So Enzo and Mandy.
See, but I don't
Good
know
job.
if it should count.
That you could look it up on your computer right now.
I mean,
Let's
Well,
look that up.
The question says Toonami. That's what I based
right,
it off.
but when I asked for clarification, he said he believed it did include
Yeah,
it.
it was obviously.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That's
it
my
was-
bad.
It was obviously Witch Hunter Robin, because that was on at night. So we're gonna find out in a minute. I think.
Yep.
All right, then
Absolutely aired on Adult Swim.
I think we throw it out then.
Give me those damn points.
Nope, we're
Nope.
throwing it out.
What the fuck?
They were all on. All the answers were incorrect.
All right, sorry about that.
That's
All
okay.
right,
No harm, no foul.
moving on. All right, so who do we have next? We have Enzo next.
Anime blind box for 100.
Okay. In Mob Psycho 100, our main character's nickname is Mob. What is his real name?
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Get it. I'm done. I'm ready.
Is it
shut up,
Tobio
Mandy.
Kageyama, Shigeo Kageyama, Reiji Kageyama, or
yes.
Hironobu Kageyama?
Yes.
You got Hironobu Kageyama.
I
there.
got it.
Hilarious.
I know.
I'm ready.
Hold on.
I know
Let
this.
me think.
Dangerous.
I know this. Let me know when you guys
Hold
are
on,
ready.
I gotta
Not
think.
as easy as you might think. I think I know, but I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure I know by process of
I'm gonna
elimination.
say, okay, I got it. I'm in.
All right, Enzo.
I'm ready.
What is? Oh my god. What is B?
That's what I.
B is correct.
Yes!
let's
Yay!
We all got it except poor Kazuo.
I just
Because
guessed A.
Tobio is from Haikyuu.
Oh, that's right.
And
Yep.
I was like,
And
it
I've
sounds
heard
really
Reiji's from
familiar.
Inazuma 11, and Hironobu is obviously a J-Rock singer. So
Yes,
yeah, all that.
and he's awesome.
Whatever.
All
One more
right.
question, and then we will update the scores.
I hate you all.
This is a lot of fun.
I'm
Next
still
up
winning.
is Kazuo.
All right, I am gonna go. Holy balls! I don't even know. You know what? Let's stay in the Moe pit of hell. 200.
All right. Who is the drummer of the band Hokago Tea Time in K-On?
I
Me.
don't
Is it
know.
A, Ui Hirasawa, B, Ritsu Tainaka,
Me.
C, Mio Akiyama, or D, Yui
I
Hirasawa?
got
I
this.
Christ.
have
I
to
got this.
guess because
I got
I
this.
have not seen K-On.
Listen,
Ah,
I may
this
not
is
love
terrible.
Cam, but I watched all of it because it had guitars in it. I got this.
I don't even know.
It's on my
I
list.
need a
I
moment
just
to think
haven't
about
got
this
to
one.
it.
I just guessed. I don't know their names.
All right, she's on keyboard.
Girl 1, girl 2.
Yeah, exactly, right? The short hair, long hair,
I think I know it.
glasses.
I think I know it.
Are we
All right,
in?
go ahead. What are your guys' answers?
I guessed C.
I said
Incorrect.
I believe
B.
I believe it's B.
I guess
is-
B.
B, Ritsu
Because
Tainaka.
Ui was the
Hell
keyboard.
yeah.
Mio and Yui were both playing guitars.
Mio is
And what-
bassist.
Well, bass guitar, yeah. Okay, so
Wow.
did we all got that except Kazuo?
I did not because I've never seen K-On. I said D.
Enzo, did you get that one?
Yes.
All
Okay,
right, the
good job.
updated scores are Mitsuki has 1,300,
Good God.
Kimandi has 900, Enzo has 800, Kazuo has 500.
I knew this would
All
happen.
right.
I need this one.
All right, who's up?
All right. Mandy, you are up next.
I'm gonna go big for Seiyu for 500.
Oh shit!
All right.
Oh my god!
All right. Caitlin Glass has provided the English voice for all of the following characters except one.
Well,
Name that character. So it's
Okay.
A, Asuna Yuki from Sword Art Online. B, Haruhi Fujioka from Uran High School Host Club.
I think
C, Amakata Miho from Free. Or D, Winry Rockbell from Full Metal Alchemist.
well, I've only seen 2 of these in English, so
I have to think. Okay.
yes.
I think I know.
Hold
I
on.
think I know.
This is a tough one. I gotta try to eliminate at least one of these.
All right. Oh, God. Oh, I don't know. All right. I got mine.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm just gonna guess.
I guessed A.
I know for
I'm
sure
guessing
she
B.
was. I know 2 of them. That she
Asuna.
definitely was.
I'm guessing B.
I'm guessing C.
I said C.
It is A.
Damn it.
Oh, I guessed right.
Damn.
Asuna Yuki was voiced by Jeremy Lee.
Yeah, I've seen this.
Damn.
I've seen Arin and I've seen Full Metal in English. The other 2 I haven't seen, but just going off of how her voice sounds, I assumed it was Miho
Mandy.
because she's just has that goofy character voice.
Mandy
down.
takes the most possible advantage of her selection and takes the lead by 100 points. Unexpected.
Damn.
I feel like
Good
this game
job.
is rigged. Where's my topic? How come Mandy gets her own?
All right, who's up now?
It is Mitsuki.
Okay, I will go with it's over 10 years old for 400.
All right. In the anime Trigun, how much was the bounty on Vash the Stampede's
This is
head?
an amazingly
I got
easy
this.
question.
Was it A, 1 billion yen, B, 10 billion wulong, C, 30 billion jenny, or D, 60 billion double
What,
dollars?
I
what,
got
what
this.
anime is Jenny? Oh, actually, we shouldn't say. Okay.
I'll,
Okay.
I'll tell you after.
All right, I'm gonna.
I think we're all in.
I know it's the answer is D.
Yep. I agree.
That is correct.
D.
Same.
Did anybody not get this?
No.
No.
Jenny are from Hunter x Hunter, and Wulong are from Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Yen
And what's
is
the
from
anime
IRL.
Yen's from?
And Yen is IRL.
Yeah, and it's from a lot of realistic anime.
Hey, I got one. Yeah.
Good job. All right, Enzo, you're picking next.
Anime music 400.
All right. Oh, he came up again. Singer Hironobu Kageyama has performed
do
the
it.
opening theme for all of the following
Yes.
anime, except for which one?
I got
Oh,
it. I'm
shit.
in.
Piece of cheese.
Wait, which
Oh,
one
I
did you
think-
guys pick?
This
I'm
one's a piece of
sorry.
cake.
Anime
400?
music
For 400.
Okay.
The choices are
I have my educated guess.
Trebek,
The
what are
choices are Dragon Ball Z, B, One Punch Man, C, MD Geist, or D, Gundam Wing.
Okay. I'm ready to.
Oh,
I'm
wait a
ready to
minute.
put my.
Hold on
educated
now.
I
guess.
had this down between 2.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm thinking. Yeah, obviously it's between 2.
Okay, I know. I know what I'm going with.
I'm just trying to think.
Yeah.
Who did the
You guys ready?
opening for?
Okay.
Hold on. I'm thinking.
Oh, you got it. You got it. You got it.
I'm trying to visualize the opening for one of them.
That's exactly what I did for
I
all
was
four.
like,
I was
what
like,
was the
shit.
opening to that one?
Okay.
Oh God. Oh, I'm totally.
I'm ready.
I'm in. I'm gonna screw this up.
Okay. What do you think the
All
answer
right.
is? Was it who?
What
I
is-
said
whose was this?
C.
What is D?
The answer is
D.
I believe the answer is B.
The answer is D, Gundam Wing.
Oh, really?
All right, who got that one right?
Go.
I did.
Not
I
me.
did.
Kazuo and Enzo got that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gundam Wing's OPs were performed by 2Mix, a Japanese pop duo. And yeah, Kageyama sang One Punch Man's OP as part of Jam
Oh,
Project.
son of a...
So yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. Enzo.
Gotcha.
Fuck yeah,
Tough
dude.
question.
Yeah, that's the thing, because I remember, like, for One Punch Man, I'm like, it sounds like him, but I think it was a different name. If I remember, I guess it was Jam Project.
Right. It is, yeah.
Let's
He's a
go.
singer in that group.
Oh, that took
All right,
that
who's
took
up?
more brain power than I thought. Whoa.
All right, so is it Kazuo next, I believe, right?
All right.
Make it count.
I'm gonna go with. You know what? Let's go into the blind box for 300.
Oof.
Okay. So this is the Holy Grail War. So we need a fate-themed question.
Oh,
Which
no,
of these phrases has Shiro Imiya not said before in the Fate anime series?
Oh
Is
my
it
God.
A,
Shit.
just because you're correct doesn't mean you're right? B, when you have a birthday, you celebrate being born? C, the archer class really is made up of archers? Or D, people die when they are killed?
This is hard as
I
hell.
have. I think I have my
I know the
guess.
answer.
I've
Yeah.
never seen Fate, so I gotta guess.
I love how this is which of these dumb things has he not said?
It's so funny. He has so many ridiculous lines. I'm pretty
alright,
sure I
I'm
got
locked
it.
in. Whatever everybody else is.
I honestly have no friggin' clue. Wow.
I just guessed.
I know one
I'm
for
just
sure.
I'm just guessing.
because
Okay.
it's a meme.
Just guessing. All right.
All right, so I am going to go with B.
I say C.
I
I
say
said
C.
C. Yeah, I said
It
C
is
also.
C.
Yes!
The archer
How?
class really is made
Yes.
up of archers. It's spoken
Because
by
it's-
Rin Tosaka, but not the ever quotable
Lucky as
Amiya.
I've
How
never
did
seen
you
Fate,
all
but
guess
I
right
guessed
and I
right.
guessed wrong?
Because I has heard. I remember A, B, and I can see him saying D, but not C.
No, D
I
is
knew,
sure.
I
he
knew
said.
D was the meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. I guessed off the meme. The other two, A and B, sounded right.
I should have just stuck with C like I always did. Damn.
All right. This is we will update the scores after this next question.
All right, so Mandy, you are picking again.
So guess what I'm gonna pick? I'm gonna pick Say You for 400.
Good lords. We got to get her
All
off
right.
this topic.
Yeah. Of the following characters voiced by Takahiro Sakurai, which one of them is not an antagonist? So A, Kiyomaru Takamine from Zatch Bell. B, F. Scott Fitzgerald from Bungo Stray Dogs.
I have no clue.
C, Shogo Makishima from Psychopaths. Or D, Farid Bathory from Owari no Seraph.
I'm ready.
I think I know.
Mandy's
this.
like, up, I know.
think-
I think
Wow.
because it's the only one I haven't seen.
I have to think about this.
Oh yeah.
I
I
need
just
an educated
yeah.
I just
guess.
randomly picked.
I think just by process of elimination, I can get this one.
All right, you guys locked in?
Mhm.
For
Mitz?
no apparent reason, I have a random guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I've seen 3 of these, so yeah. I'm
I've
ready
only,
now.
yeah, I've seen 3. One of them I'm iffy on.
Okay.
I'm gonna guess A.
I guess A as
Me
well.
Me too. I'm also guessing.
We all
A.
guessed A.
A is correct.
Oh my
You got
god,
it right.
how is that possible?
Kiyomaru is not an antagonist. He's like more like the main character of Zatch Bell. So good job.
I haven't seen Zatch Bell, so I had to go with it.
All right, score
I can't
update.
believe you all got that.
I've barely seen Nashville too. So like, that's it.
The game is pretty tight right now. Mandy has 2,500 points. Mitsuki has 2,400 points. Enzo has 2,300 points. And Kazuo
In
has,
the lead.
has 1,700 points.
Wow, this is close, boys.
All right. Mitsuki, you are picking again.
I'm going to take It's Over 10 Years Old for 500.
Oh shit. There we
All
go.
right. This is a tough one, but it was written just for you. Which
I know this
character in the anime The 12 Kingdoms
Oh come
does
on.
not exist in the original novel? A, Suzu. B, Asano. C, Sugimoto. Or D, Takasato?
I'm
I
actually
locked
not sure
in.
about this.
It is a ridiculously hard question.
Yeah,
you can
I'm-
thank Icy Rose for this one.
Because there are
I mean, it's
characters
500.
there are characters that appear in the anime that do not appear in the books.
I know exactly who it is because I hated this guy. Oh, person.
Good job, man.
Good job, man. I don't
I'm
know.
so sorry.
Oh, but I just guessed.
All right.
My guess stands.
All right, I'm going to guess B. Asano?
I said C.
I'm guessing
That is correct.
E.
Fuck.
Pusha!
God.
Damn.
Yeah, because in the books, he didn't exist. She went to the world by herself.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's a
yeah.
sniveling little shit in
He's
the
like
anime
added to
anyway.
the anime.
He's completely useless in the anime. He serves no purpose whatsoever.
Mhm.
This is the worst.
He's a little whiny baby.
And if for people that are listening, if you have not seen the 12 Kingdoms, that anime is so freaking good.
I'm still waiting for
I'm
that.
so sorry I gave a hint on that. I was like, oh shoot, there's some women on this list.
Those could all be guy names though. I was
Suzu?
that was, yeah.
Mm,
Why not?
Well, one of those. So two of those are last names. First of all.
Mhm.
So, but Suzu's a girl's name.
I'm still waiting for
Yeah.
the Kazuo question. I don't know if we're gonna run into that one. I guess maybe
They
not.
do exist.
Good job on that one, Mandy. I'm proud of you. All right,
No problem.
who's up next?
It is Enzo again.
Real
I'm gonna have
quick,
to-
I just want to confirm. Enzo, did you get the last one?
No, I
Okay, I
didn't.
just wanted to confirm. Okay.
Yeah. Let's do any music for 100.
All right.
Oh shit.
The following anime are all part of the idol genre except for this one.
Oh my
A,
God. So
The
easy.
Idol Master. B, School Live. C, Love Live School Idol Project. Or D, Macross Delta.
I mean, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, which one?
B.
What is D?
B.
Did you
What?
say? Did you say D?
B.
You
Enzo?
said D, Enzo?
Wait,
It's B.
did I fuck that up?
You said
The
D?
correct answer is
Oh,
B, School
God damn.
Live, which I mispronounced sneakily.
Oh, damn. I mean, I haven't watched any of it.
Because that was the zombie one.
Yeah.
Yes, it's definitely not
But
what
it is
you
like
would first
very
expect.
misleading.
That's-
Yeah, very misleading.
That's a
yeah.
200 question. God damn it. I haven't watched any of these, so like I'm not surprised I fucked that up.
Okay. This is fun stuff. Who's up next?
Kazuo is up next.
Ooh. All right. I am going to go with you know what? Just to get it off the board, what say you for 100?
Okay.
All right. Which famous American voice actor has voiced Piccolo,
Oh my gosh.
All Might, Alex
Done.
Louis Armstrong, and
Me.
Bato?
Done.
Pick me. I'm good. Yep.
A. Johnny Young Bosch, B. Christopher Sabat, C. Vic Mignogna, or D. Todd Habercorn?
I got this.
Mitz and Mandy, are you guys locked in?
No.
Uh,
I'm glad this is 100.
it's weird because I haven't seen all of these in English.
Okay. I'm taking a guess.
See, Kazuo, there are questions written just for you.
I'm taking a guess.
Shit. I know one that it's not. Oof. I know that's not
Oh
that
my
one.
God,
I'm
this
gonna
is-
guess. I'm gonna guess B.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh.
I guess. B
It
as
is-
well.
Oh, screw you
it's-
guys.
I also-
It is
yeah, it's
B.
The
Yeah.
correct answer is B. Christopher Sabat.
Did anybody not get that?
How are you all going to guess the right answer?
Because Chris
I knew it wasn't Todd
Habercorn.
Habercorn because
No, he didn't.
he plays Natsu.
Did like half.
I
the
knew it
voices.
wasn't Johnny Young Bosch. I'm sorry, I have seen Ghost in the Shell in English.
Sabat did
I knew
like
it wasn't-
he did like half the voices in Dragon Ball.
He did
Yeah.
Piccolo.
Yeah, and he's the ADR
Vegeta,
director, too.
He did, oh gosh, what's his name? King Kai. He did a bunch. Yeah, a bunch.
Okay.
Sorry.
Who's up next?
Oh no, you didn't
next
do
is
King Kai, that's a
Mandy.
lie, I'm sorry.
Mandy's up, but
Oh,
there's no more say you.
Yeah. What now, man?
There's not. I'm gonna go for the Moe Pit of Hell for 500.
Wow.
Oh,
love it.
wow.
Going for the
All right.
Oh,
Which anime from winter 2018 is not about 4 cute girls doing cute things?
what?
What
Is
the
it
Got
A,
it.
Laid Back Camp, B,
think,
Slow
yeah.
Start, C, Mitsuboshi Colors, or D, A Place Further Than the Universe?
Wait,
I'm ready.
what
I
the
actually
fuck?
don't know.
Hold on. I know it's one of two of them.
Definitely not those two. I'm guessing
All right.
between two of these.
All right.
So yeah,
I'm locked in.
I'm ready to guess between my two. Yep.
I guess D.
I guess C.
I
Place
said,
Further Than the Universe.
I said B, as in Bravo.
Mitch, do you have an answer?
I guess D as well, but I don't really know.
Wrong.
It is C, Mitsuboshi Colors.
Really?
Because Mitsuboshi Colors was about 3 cute girls doing
Son
cute
of a
things,
bitch!
not 4.
Did anybody get that?
I think Enzo did, right?
Yes.
You might have guessed it because Mitsu is like the prefix that means 3 in Japanese. That was a
Place
little bit of a
Further Than the
hint.
Universes. They're
Well,
not doing anything cute. They're
They are totally being
They're
cute. What are you
cute all
talking
the
about?
time.
I disagree.
I guess
It's about more than that, but it is about
yeah.
that.
I guess because I was like, A, I know that is one, D, that is one. I was like, well, it's B or C. It's big C.
You know, I'm not supposed to get these Moe ass questions right, in fairness. So,
Yeah.
okay.
All right.
You must
who's
know
up
your
next?
enemy mitts.
Who's up next?
It is Mandy, correct? Yeah.
No, I just went.
Mandy.
Oh, sorry.
So I guess it's
Mitsuki.
my turn then. Anime blind box 400.
All right.
Oh shit.
Kirito's black sword in Sword Art Online is called the Elucidator. What is the name of his white sword?
He had
A.
a white sword?
Lambent
Okay.
Light, B. Dark Repulsor, C. Anneal Blade, or D. Excalibur?
What
I have a
the
pretty-
I didn't even know he had a white
I have a
sword. I
decent
gotta
guess here.
guess.
Holy balls.
Let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm ready.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
I'm thinking because I don't want like one of them is so obviously like, hey, pick me, but I don't want
But I don't want
to.
Which arc was Elucidator?
Yeah, wait.
I have not seen a single episode of Sword Art Online intentionally.
I've seen too many. All right, I just guessed.
All right, everybody.
I'm thinking about like
Yeah.
which one can Japanese people pronounce?
All right, everybody ready?
Oh
I'm guessing too.
For the sheer fact that it's an unbelievably cliche, I will say D. Excalibur.
I did
Same.
too.
I picked
Same,
C.
same.
The answer is
It is B. Dark
No one
Repulsor.
got it.
Oh my
Kirito was never very
Sir.
subtle.
dark
Kirito, what are you
repulsor. What
doing?
the
Okay.
God
Well,
damn it, Kirito.
it's a scratch.
Kirito.
All right, score update.
Uh,
Mandy retains her lead at 3,200 points. Mitsugi at 3,100 points. Enzo at 2,900 points. And Kazuo at 1,900 points.
yeah, that's right. Suck it.
Which arc was that though? I'm just curious.
You have to ask Icy Rose, who submitted the
Icy.
question. He is the expert. He's in chat.
He's a
I
monster.
should help.
All right, who's up next?
All right, should be
it's-
Enzo.
Yeah, any music 500, baby.
Shit.
All right, the big one. All right, name the 7-minute-long Yoko Kanno composed piece of music that serves as the ED of Cowboy Bebop Episode 13, Jupiter Jazz Part 2,
Yep.
in place of the usual ED, the Real Folk Blues.
Okay.
Yep.
Is it A, Cats on Mars, B, Wolf's Rain, C, Space Lion, or D, Chicken Bone?
Me.
I'm
I
ready.
I
got
need
it.
to think about this for a
Yep.
second.
I'm
I'm
ready.
ready
I
as
know it.
hell.
I don't know.
Hell yeah, Enzo. High
I'm
five to
ready
the
as
internet.
fuck. High five, dude. Bam. Oh,
I
have a good-
Give me a
I-
Yoko Kanno question, baby. Let's go.
Based on the tone of Jupiter Jazz's episode, I have a good guess. So I'm ready.
All right.
All right, Mandy.
Shit.
Are you in?
I'm gonna have to guess. Oh, I'm guessing.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Enzo?
All right. What is C space line?
I agree.
Oh.
It's
That is-
definitely
Ah,
C.
shit! I
I
fucked it up.
D.
I picked the wrong song.
It's definitely C because that song's long. Yes.
Yep. I was thinking Cats on Mars
I
for
guess
some reason.
D. My bad.
Yeah, Cats on Mars and Chicken Bone are both on the Cowboy Bebop soundtrack, and Wolf's Rain obviously is
It's
another
not a
anime
song.
entirely.
I know.
Yeah.
All right, well.
I can hear all three of the songs that are actually from Bebop in my head. So,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
Space Lion has like 4 minutes of instrumental. So yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so glad that was a question for that I could answer.
I love that song. So yeah,
Yeah,
good job,
Kazu,
Enzo.
you were up next.
That was a good question.
That's a great question. Wow.
I
'Cause, like,
expected to see the real folk blues on there, but then I was like, no, this is a legit shitty hard question.
one step
good
further.
stuff.
Yeah.
I guess just because of like my OCD bothering me, I'm gonna pick Anna Music for 200 because we gotta get rid of
I
that.
feel you. I feel you.
All right. Man with a Mission has performed the OP for all of the following anime except for one. Name that anime.
Oh,
So it is either A, Mobile Suit Gundam Iron Blooded Orphans, B, Inuyashiki, C, Golden Kamui, or D, Rage of Bahamut Genesis.
I have a guess.
Yeah, same.
I'm ready.
I have a guess as well.
I'm ready.
I'm ready as well.
All right, go for it.
Who's
D.
D.
I'm guessing D.
I'm guessing
D
C.
is
I said
correct.
C.
Fuck.
God
Damn it.
Because I remember Rachel.
I'm just gonna go home, guys. I'll see you
It was
later.
not fair mission.
Yeah, because
Yeah, Rage of
Inuyashiki.
Bahamut was performed by
Yeah.
Sim. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Process of.
So is that who got that?
That
Mandy
was
and
the
Mitz?
Rock
Yes.
shit. Man with a Mission is not that.
Yeah, because I can't. I feel like I knew the artist that did the song from Rage of Bahamut, and it wasn't them. So I don't know who it was, but it wasn't them.
Mm.
All right.
Yeah.
Who's up now?
All right, should be Mandy.
Okay.
Oh no.
Three questions left.
I'm gonna just choose the blind box for 500
Oh,
because
God.
it's
All right.
there.
This could change
Going
everything.
big.
Oh, I think I
Oh.
know this.
All right.
Oh, shit.
Which of the following is Madoka's original wish from Puella Magi Madoka Magica? Is it
I'm so screwed.
A, to save a cat that was run over, B, to save all of her friends, C, to end all suffering, or D, to have cake to eat?
Which timeline?
I actually know this one, which is so ridiculous.
Holy balls.
Do not know
All right,
that answer.
I'm guessing. I have no clue.
I think this is a trick question. I hope I got it right.
It's a pretty ridiculous question.
I know this.
Because there's like so many timelines in Madoka.
I'm pretty sure I know this one.
I'm ready.
Mitz, are you ready?
All right, give me your
I
answers.
honestly have no freaking clue.
Should I go ahead?
Hold on, Mitz has to guess.
Bcom said it was ridiculous, which makes
No, just the difficulty of the question is ridiculous. Don't let that sway your answer.
Okay, all right.
The person that picked the question has to answer first. I think that's what we were doing.
Who picked the question again?
Me. I'm guessing A, to save a cat that was run over.
I'm also
C.
A.
I picked D.
It is A, to save a cat that was run over.
That one time I watched Madoka.
So this was actually revealed in a drama CD that Madoka's original wish was to save Amy the cat from getting run over.
That one time I was just like crazy because there's this girl Susie that I know, and she was talking to me about Madoka this one time at a party.
I recently watched Madoka and I got super into it, so.
All right. Am I up?
Yes, you are.
Pit of Hell for 300.
Okay. Which of these magical girls does not transform? Is it A, Honey Kisaragi from Cutie Honey, B, Sakura Kinomoto from Cardcaptor Sakura, C, Madoka Kaname from Madoka Magica, or D, Ilyasfeel von Einsburn from Fate Kiliad Liner Prisma Ilya?
I have a good guess here.
Jesus
I'm
Christ,
ready.
I have no clue. I'm guessing again. I don't know.
I have a guess.
I don't really know this one either.
Let me know when you're all ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready to guess. Yep.
I'm guessing.
All right, go for it.
Two of these I haven't seen. I'm guessing D. Oh, sorry.
I believe the answer is D because I think all the other three do transform. So I'm going to say D.
Yeah, same.
as well.
Same.
The answer is B, Sakura Kinomoto. Though she does change clothes very often.
I was going to say.
Tomoyo Daidoji's always gives her clothes, but she doesn't magically transform into those clothes.
Did anybody get
all
that?
the others do.
No.
Nope.
No one got it. All right.
I just assumed she had a transformation.
I thought that counted.
All right.
Because I mean, she has her own animation where she like extends her staff, so I assume that's.
Yeah, her staff sort of transforms, but she
Tough
does
question.
not.
All right, last one. And we don't really
all
know
right.
about it.
That is
The
Enzo.
fate of your victory depends on a Moe question. Can
No,
you do
we're
this?
doing more after this because we got plenty of time.
Oh, true.
Are you ready?
True. All right, cool. Yeah.
All right. Moe Pit of Hell for 400. Which anime focuses on cute girls who are actually Japanese naval ships?
Oh my God, I know this one.
I got
I'm
it.
ready.
I got
Is
this
it
one.
A,
Yes.
Girls in Panzer, B, Strike Witches, C, Kantai Collection, or D, High School Fleet?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right, go for
Mandy?
it.
What is Mandy? You good?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
What is C Kantai Collection?
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah, give me the points.
Did anybody not get that?
Because it's like the equivalent of Tokunabu, like the girl version.
Wow, this is a tight game.
All right. So at the end of the,
tight.
at the
I
end
mean,
of
not really though, guys. Right?
at the end of the first Jeopardy board, Mandy has 4,300, Enzo has 4,300, Mitsugi has 4,200, Kazo has 2,300.
Yeah, baby, bringing up the ringer.
The question is, when we transfer to the second Jeopardy board, how are we going to retain the scores? Are we just going to write them
So
down?
you can type them in those boxes. You can type in the score. So we can just write the names over again: Enzo, Kazuo, Mandy, Mitsugi, and then just type them in.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Oh my God, this is stressful.
Right.
Let's get this all set up.
Oh no, there's a
So
part of
Oh,
this I'm not gonna know anything from.
Oh, Mitsuki, this is an anime athletes category, dude.
anime
It's
athletes.
a monster mash one.
Jesus
I'm not gonna know
Christ, guys.
anything in Rebecca. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Look, there's a lot of mecha fans in the Discord. They must have their voices
Especially
heard.
if Frigimon was putting questions in this. It's going to be hard.
I had 2 million
fear
points,
Frigimon
not 2,000.
questions.
So I'm ready to fix that.
All right, someone go over the new categories. Or Beacon, please go over the new categories.
So the new categories are anime athletes. Obviously, these are about sports anime characters.
Okay.
Monster Mash is all about shows like Pokemon and Digimon and Pocket Monsters.
Okay.
Name That Anime Studio is obviously related to anime studios.
Awesome.
Best Direction is about anime directors, and Mecha is about mecha.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay.
Who did the last question?
Me.
All right, so I believe.
Yeah, so why don't we just continue on from there? So Kazuo would be next.
All right.
Come on, Kaz.
I'm gonna start with the top left corner, anime athletes for 100.
All right. What position does Yu Nishinoya play in the anime Haikyuu? Is it A, setter, B, libero, C, wing spiker, or D, middle blocker?
Let me at him.
I'm ready.
I need to think about this.
Ooh, it's all coming back around. Mitz, you should have watched Haikyuu.
It's okay, 'cause I'm gonna get all the tough ones right. I'm going right to the bottom of this category. I have a guess. I don't know if it's right or not.
All right.
All right, so Kazuo, you are first.
The correct answer for Nishinoya, the god of the court, is libero.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah.
Correct, libero.
He's the little shit that dives around and hurts himself all the time. Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. He ranges all over the court. All right. Mandy, you are next.
Uh-oh. I'm going to do Monster Mash for 200.
So many choices.
Why 200?
All
Why are
right.
you skipping the 100s? This is favorite
I'm ready.
It's all part of his strategy to psych you out, Kazuo. Don't
This
worry
one's
about
easy
it.
as shit.
Which of the following anime is not an isekai? Is it
oh my
A, Digimon, B, Pokemon, C, Monster Rancher, or D, Inuyasha?
I'm ready.
Ready.
I'm ready.
Ready?
All right,
B.
go for it.
Yeah, B.
Correct. Pokemon is not an isekai, though
anybody-
some fans think Ash is in a coma.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, it is true. Everyone thinks he's in a coma and Ho-Oh. Like,
Wait, did you click the button
conspiracy.
for Mandy? I don't know if it. I saw.
Yeah,
it.
Mandy was 100 ahead of me. So.
Oh, okay.
there was also a theory that like Ash died and Ho-Oh like revived him. He's like a zombie.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all like a fever dream he's having while in
Yeah.
a coma.
I think I'm up, right?
Yep, Mitz, you're
All right,
up.
I'm gonna say anime athletes for 300.
Nice.
For how much?
300.
300. Okay. In the anime Free,
Yeah.
where did Rin Matsuoka go for his study abroad?
I'm ready.
I'm
A,
ready.
Australia,
I actually know
America,
this.
C, England, or D, China?
I have,
ready.
I have a
I'm
guess because I
Mitz,
haven't
see-
watched Free.
Mitz, you gotta watch good anime, like Free and
So
Haikyuu.
there's a reason why I'm gonna skip this one.
This is
All right, I'm gonna guess B, America.
A.
Hey.
A.
B is incorrect. A is correct.
Let's
Australia.
get it.
Yep.
See, I paid off watching those first 2 seasons.
Good lord. All right.
I'm closing the gap, guys.
Kazuo, you got that one too, right?
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, I got it too.
All right, who's up?
Enzo's
Listeners
up.
out there, Kazuo is literally 2,000 points below.
Hey.
Aww.
Oh,
Wow.
anyway.
Way to throw shade. Wow.
Yeah. Anyway,
Oh man, we are neck and neck.
Yeah, Enzo, you're picking.
let's do Name That Anime Studio for 300.
Right in the middle
Okay.
again
Oh,
for
man.
Enzo.
Which one of these studios has never been the main studio responsible for a season of Full Metal Panic?
Oh,
Is it
Ooh.
A,
fuck.
Gonzo, B, Kyoto Animation, C, Zebek, or D, A1
Oh
Pictures?
man.
Dude, my gut is telling me a weird answer.
Hold on.
I got it down to 2.
know one.
Yeah, I have it down to 2 also. Let me know when I have to answer because I'm not gonna.
Hold on, I'm thinking here.
I have a
Yeah,
guess.
it's
I
definitely
have-
between
I have
2
my
of them
guess.
for me. Yeah, I have my
Alright, me
educated
too.
guess as well.
All right,
Fuck.
is everybody ready?
Mandy.
Yeah.
All right, Enzo, go for
I've
it.
got a guess.
I got to guess.
All right.
All right.
What is D?
I think
That
it's-
is correct. A1
Oh.
Pictures.
Yeah.
Oh man, I guessed
I
C.
thought it was
All
A.
right. Well, never mind.
Let's go.
So just
definitely
Enzo
remember-
got it. Good job.
I definitely remember Gonzo and Kyoto.
Yeah,
was like,
Fumofo and Second Raid were both Kyoto. Zebek is Invisible Victory, and the original was Gonzo.
I guess
ugh.
my bad.
All right, Kazuo, you're up.
All right. So since we're kind of going like diagonally across the board, I'm gonna go with best direction for 400.
Oh,
You
no.
really do have OCD. Like, you need to take care of it. All right. Best direction for 400. Hideaki Anno is best known for being the director of Neon Genesis Evangelion. Which of the following anime was not directed by him? Is it A, Nadia, Secret of Blue Water, B, His and Her Circumstances, C, Die Buster, or D, Re Cutie Honey?
Oh my
What the
goodness.
fuck?
Okay, I think I'm ready.
I think I'm ready also.
I have a good guess based on the studios. All right, I got my guess.
Everybody
I'm
ready?
gonna have to guess.
All right.
All right, Cosmo.
I'm going with B, His and Her Circumstances.
I think it's D.
I think
I
it's
guess
D.
D
God damn it,
also.
if
His and,
it's
her
D.
his and her circumstances.
It is C, Die Buster.
Oh, thank God.
You're
I was
all
like,
wrong.
His and her circumstances.
Aim for the
is a
top
Gainax
2
show,
was directed
so-
by Kazuya Surumaki.
Right. His and Her Circumstances has a very similar feel, like direction-wise. That's why I didn't guess that.
It also
one.
has a shit ending, a lot like Ava.
Totally. Nice Mitsuki.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Except the
Yes.
first half of His and Her Circumstances is like a masterpiece, and then it turns into shit.
Mm.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
no one jerks off on someone else, you know?
Yeah, Ano did direct Gunbuster, the first series, so that's pretty tricky.
That isn't. There's no jerking off in His and Her Circumstances, though. that I recall. Just really bad
All right.
animation into like 8 recap episodes.
Mandy,
up?
you're up again.
I'm not picking Mecha for 500 because I'll
Mandy.
die. Let's do Monster Mash for 400.
Okay. Which of these anime was not dubbed by 4Kids?
Oh, fuck.
A, Pokemon, B, Digimon, C, Kirby Right Back Atcha, or D, Yu-Gi-Oh?
Good
Interesting.
Lord. Good lord.
I think I have this.
Hold on now. I'm thinking.
Oh my god. This is
I think. Oh my God, this is such a. Oh God. All right, I got my.
Yeah.
all right. Yeah, I think I got
This
it.
is another. Let's guess and hope.
I have a reasoning
I'm-
behind my guess, but I don't know if it's right. Oh,
I'm going to. Oof, I'm gonna guess B.
Me too.
I'm guessing C.
B is correct. Digimon was
Okay.
never
Woo!
dubbed by 4Kids.
I had to guess between B and C
Womp womp.
because I've never seen Kirby.
I'm
Well, I
following
literally-
dangerously behind here.
I thought Kirby. I thought it wasn't Kirby because it's right on tone with like Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's why I didn't pick it.
Okay, who's up?
All right, Mitsuki, you're up next.
Anime athletes for 500. I need to make a comeback.
All right.
Yo!
Let's go. Let's go.
What is Ippo's winning combination in the anime series Hajime no Ippo that allows him to become the JBC
Oh,
featherweight champion?
I know the answer.
Is it A, Gazelle Punch to Dempsey Roll, B, Liver Blow to Dempsey Roll, C, Gazelle Punch to Liver Blow to Dempsey Roll, or D, Liver Blow to Gazelle Punch to Dempsey Roll?
I think I know it. I think
Hold
I know
on
it.
now.
Oh, it's down to 2 of these. This is tricky.
I took a blind guess.
Oh boy. Oh, I'm guessing.
It's between 2 for sure.
Uh,
Because
Without
I
a doubt.
haven't seen Ippo yet.
all right,
Yeah,
I
I-
guessed. Oh God, I don't
Okay,
know.
I am going to.
I'm like pretty certain of this one.
Depends on how closely in conjunction they need to occur to be like a combo.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna say A. Gazelle punch to Dempsey roll. I don't think the liver blow happens right before the gazelle punch.
I go D.
It's
I said
D.
definitely gazelle punch to Dempsey roll. The answer is.
Is D,
Oh,
Liver
yes.
Blow to
I
Gazelle
thought
Punch
of
to
twins,
Dempsey Roll?
everybody.
Did everybody get that
here's
except me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's my logic. Here's my logic for it is that Dempsey Roll is his ultimate. Gazelle Punch is like his sub ultimate,
Yep.
and because it's the final, it has to be the longest combo possible. So I was like D.
Exactly.
Has to be that. Yeah.
Mandy, did you get
that
that
one?
No, I did not. I guess.
Okay, no. So
That's
just
kind of a tricky
Enzo-
question.
okay,
Do her
Cosmo.
points, Mitz.
BCom, do you know the actual scene in which that happens?
Yeah, it's when he fights Takeshi Sendo in Champion Road and sends him to the mat. I did watch this scene. It is correct.
Okay.
Mitz, undo
man.
Mandy's points.
So Mandy should be at
okay.
5,300 mitts, by the way.
Yeah, because I did not get that.
I'm closing that gap, guys.
All right. Who's up next?
All right.
I love how
Enzo's-
Mitz hasn't gotten a single anime athlete question.
Not a
right?
I haven't gotten a single question right in this whole like half of this game.
I'm avoiding Mecha like the plague. I'm
need
sorry,
to say-
Mecha.
I really wish there
I'm
was.
sorry.
We,
I'm sorry, guys.
we should have taken Mecha out and put Studio Ghibli in there. I don't think any of us really watch Mecha. All right, who's up?
I might go Mecha.
Let's see.
Enzo's
I lo-
up.
I love our Mecha heads though. I love you guys. But let's go with you know what? Let's go Anime Athletes 400.
Okay.
Oh shit.
In the anime
damn
Kuroko's
it.
Basketball, which character passes a ball off of his elbow, mimicking a move made famous by former NBA player Jason Williams? Is it
Ready.
A,
Yeah.
Seijiro Akashi, B, Ryota Kisei, C, Tetsuya Kuroko, or D, Daiki Almine?
I got my
got
guess.
this.
I
I'm
got my
ready.
Hold
I got
on.
my guess.
Do this.
Hold on.
Based on the fact that Jason Williams was a point guard, I have a guess.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, hold on.
All right, I
He plays
guess.
the sports balls.
All right.
All right.
This move blew me. I was just so excited.
The move.
I have an educated guess.
blew me away.
The thing is like this.
Embarrassing.
The thing that there's like one obvious answer which I'm not gonna pick, so I'm picking what is D. I don't mean
Yeah, I picked that too.
A.
I picked C
Akashi.
because the show is named after him.
And of course, Mandy is right. It is
Fuck.
A. Akashi does it.
Damn
Literally
it.
all,
boy,
everyone except
Kamiya.
Mandy literally choked on that.
I was thinking
This is
this can't
unbelievable.
possibly be two of the point guards. Like that's such an easy question.
This is so crazy.
Answer.
I've seen probably 30 sports anime, and literally only one of these I've seen. That was Evo, and I missed it. Oh my god!
Aw.
I think maybe
All right,
those
Kazuo,
strategic
you're
selections
next.
have.
All right. I, for one, do not hate our mecha fans like you guys do. So I am going to go all the way with mecha for 500.
Oh Jesus!
Oh
shit.
boy.
Ugh.
Oh.
All right.
Gurren Lagann.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
In the anime Gurren Lagann, how many years pass in the time skip
Oh.
after Team Daigoren, led by Simone, takes back the surface of their planet? Is it A, 3,
guess.
B, 7, C, 12, or D, 20?
I think I know this one.
Total
Holy
guess.
shit.
Oh my god, hold on. I got to think here.
I have to get one question right in the second half of this game, right?
I took a guess.
Just by statistical probability, yes, you should get one right.
I'm going to guess.
Wait, Become really?
What?
By statistical probability. the most
He's
empty
not wrong.
fucking statement of all time.
And I'll update the scores after this one because I think I forgot.
I'm
Alright,
pretty sure I know
Yeah,
this one.
sorry guys. I just don't watch mecha shows.
All right, I'm
I
ready.
have a guess. It's a bullshit guess.
All right, Kazuo, lead it off.
I am going to guess, because I have no clue, A, 3 years.
I guess B.
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 I guess
It is-
C.
It is B,
Yes.
7
What
years.
the
hell?
Thought
You
so.
guys
I
know
knew
Because
it.
I
knew it.
ranted about how dumb it was that they built like this metropolis in 7 years.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But not only that, but Simone doesn't get like he's not like a super full-fledged adult even in the time skip. So
Hmm.
that's why I
Yeah.
guess.
Okay.
So who all got that? Was that Mitz and Enzo?
Yeah.
Not
Or...
me.
All right. 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I'll do,
All
we'll
right,
do
Mandy,
one
you
more.
pick it.
We'll do one more, and then I'll announce the scores.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I'd like to, I don't know. Is everybody having fun? Should we continue? We're at 50 minutes.
This is
Well,
awesome.
All right.
I'm having a good time.
All right. Let's just finish the game the way it was intended,
Okay.
with the impressions being maybe a couple minutes shorter each.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Monster Mash for 500.
Oh boy.
Oh,
All
shit.
right.
Yeah, we're not holding back this time.
Oh Jesus.
Which of the following characters is not a Digi-destined in Digimon Season 1? Is it A, Matt,
I'm
B,
done.
Tai, C, Sora, or D, Cody?
Is it bad if
I'm
you
ready.
is it bad if you don't know what a Digi-destined is?
Oh my
No,
God.
because I had no friggin' clue.
What the
I
friggin'
know,
hell?
I know. Yeah, I know what a Digidestined
I'm ready.
is. I'm pretty sure I got this one. But
I
it's-
have no friggin'
fuck.
clue, but I'm guessing.
I'm guessing.
Oh, I
yeah,
know it.
I'm like,
I'm
Kazuo.
guessing too.
This is a Kazuo right
Oh, I
here.
know it so well.
Oh my God.
I don't.
All right, blind guess.
Digimon.
Whose question was this? Oh, this was Mandy's.
Digimon.
Yeah, this is Mandy.
I'm pretty sure I know this one.
No. I'm gonna guess C.
I guess C as well.
I guess D.
Me and
It
Enzo
is
win
D,
because it is
Cody.
D.
Cody?
Yeah. Yes.
I believe Cody became a Digidestined in Adventure 2.
Correct.
Oh.
Yes.
All right, score
Because-
update.
Yeah, go ahead.
Enzo is way out in front now with 7,100. Mandy in
Jesus.
second place with 5,700. Mitsuki barely holding on with 5,000. And Kazuo with 3,900.
That's right.
All right, Mitsuki,
Started-
you're picking next.
See, we
Because I
should
remember Tai and Sora for sure.
have had a Digimon category. Then I would.
Name that studio. Name that studio for 500.
Ooh.
All right, going big.
Oh,
All
shit.
right. Which of these anime studios created the character Gachamon?
Nope, no idea.
Or Gachaman, sorry. Is it A, Studio Sunrise, B, Toei Animation, C, Tezuka Productions, or D, Tatsunoko Productions?
I'm ready.
Could not have less of a clue.
Yeah,
I am
I'm not
ready.
Sure.
Here comes my guess.
I believe I know.
All right, I'm gonna have to guess.
Mm-hmm. We should have named the second half of this game, for me at least. Let's just guess.
Let's just guess. I think I actually might know this one.
Nope.
All right, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm guessing D, Tatsunoko Productions.
I'm guessing B. LOL.
I'm guessing B.
I said D.
D
Yes.
is correct.
High five. Let's do you.
That's right.
I know Toy does Dragon Ball, so I was thinking maybe it's a trick question or something.
I knew
don't
for
know.
sure it
claws back a chunk.
I knew
I've
for
never
sure it was
seen
not A or B.
Gatchaman.
Because Gatchamon's old as shit, and
Yeah.
so is Tatsunoko
Yeah.
and Tezuka, but I don't recall Tezuka doing Gatchamon.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, this was in 1972. Science
Good
Age 2
lord.
Gotcha.
Gosh, I'm terrible when it comes to studios.
All right, who's up? I think it's
Enzo.
Let's do-
Mm,
Enzo looks to continue his reign of terror over the Jeopardy game.
Let's do.
If we combine our
I'm gonna pull.
points, we can we can take the lead.
I'm gonna pull a Mandy and stick to my guns here. Anime Athletes 200.
All right.
You got to
Team
be
Yuri
shitting.
on
Okay, I'm calling bullshit.
Yes, I'm so
calling
happy.
bullshit on this.
Yuri
This is a
Katsuki gets
troll
in touch
job.
with his Eros by imagining his lustful relationship with which Japanese dish? A.
Ready.
Onigiri. B.
I'm ready.
Tonkatsu ramen. C. Pork cutlet bowls. Or D. Shrimp tempura.
This is an easy question,
ready.
but I'm calling bullshit because you guys put an athlete question in there, which I think was supposed to get me excited, and then you picked shows you knew I had never seen. Every single one of them. The answer's easy though, because it's
Yeah.
What is C? Pork cutlet
C.
bowls.
C.
That is correct.
I actually thought it was D because a shrimp
Oh.
tempura would look like a penis.
Oh well.
Oh my
nope.
gosh.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
It's
Well,
not that on the nose.
Apparently not. This is an absolute troll job. I can
just-
guarantee it.
Guys, I'm closing the gap. I might
Not
move into
one
third place.
baseball question. Not one.
The Discord members are dedicated trolls.
Yeah,
but
they are. Not
do it
one.
with love.
They're like, let's see. Let's put a list of all the shows we know Mitsuki's seen. Oh yeah, let's put none of them in here. Is what happened.
Oh no.
I blame Icy Rose because he's the only one that would actually know.
He is a monster.
Actually,
What?
that one's an old one. Actually, I should have eliminated my anime list first. That was probably leveraged heavily in the creation of this for all of us.
It's possible.
Yes, it was.
Interesting.
Definitely. Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Probably. Jokes
Okay.
on me. Jokes
All right.
All right,
on you, I
Kazuo,
don't
you're
have
picking
one.
next.
All right. So in an
Unbelievable.
effort to close the gap
Yeah.
and move into third place, I gotta bump those numbers up, those rookie numbers. So I'm gonna go with best direction for 500.
Oh, shit.
All right. How many feature-length
fuck.
films has Hayao Miyazaki directed in between his first retirement announcement and his last?
Oh man.
Is it A4, B6, C10, or D12?
Oh
Now the
no.
I think
question
I
is,
have a
when
good-
was his
I have a
first
good guess
retirement
here.
announcement?
That is an interesting question.
This is harder than it sounds.
Yeah, it's very hard. I don't know.
I don't think it's
I'm
that
gonna
hard.
have to guess.
I don't think it's that hard, but I could be wrong.
I think I'm ready.
I think
I
I'm
am
ready
also ready.
too.
Mandy, are you ready?
Sure.
All right. I'm gonna guess B6.
I believe it's A.
I'm
I
thinking
guess
A.
B.
It is A.
God damn it.
4.
Wind
His
Rises.
His first announcement was after Princess Mononoke,
Yep,
and
Wind
since then
Rises,
he's directed. Yeah.
Ponyo, Howl's Moving Castle, Spirited Away, and yeah. Okay. Thank God.
Did only Mitz get that one?
Yeah.
No, me. I got it.
Oh, you got it too. Good job.
Damn.
Enzo, you are destroying
Yeah,
right
Enzo's
now.
destroying.
I'm.
But I have now
listen,
taken
Who-
second place.
Who amongst us could have guessed this? That Enzo
I
is truly
didn't
the senpai.
expect. I didn't expect a lot of modern questions, especially the athlete ones. Like
The golden
I got that.
The golden kohai has become the senpai.
All right, we got to keep it moving. Who's up next?
All right, Mandy, you're picking.
Monster Mash for 300.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
What's the name of the first legendary Pokemon that Ash Ketchum sees in the Pokemon anime?
I'm ready.
I'm
Is it-
ready.
A. Zapdos, B. Lugia, C. Ho-Oh, or D. Moltres?
I'm ready.
I'm on the road to Viridian
Viridian
City.
City.
The
I'm
one
ready.
that I was thinking of is not on the list.
Oh god.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
I have a guess.
C. Polo.
That is not
Yes.
the guess I
That is correct. So who all got that? Mandy, Enzo, Kazuo?
Yep.
Mitz, you get it?
Nope.
No, how can a Pokemon that wasn't in the original Pokemon game be the first legendary Pokemon?
He was.
That's
he
the
was
joke on
legendary.
you.
I see. I thought it was Articuno, but
Nah.
Mhm.
okay.
It's because all of the Pokemon that were in Gold and Silver were meant to be in the first game, but there were too many, so then they split them
Mhm.
into 2 games.
Okay.
Nerd.
Okay.
Nerd alert.
All right, Mitz, you're picking.
Nerd alert.
I'm gonna pick Name That Studio for 400.
All right. Which of these studios was not formed from ex-staff of Studio
Oh
Gainax?
fuck.
Is it A. Bones, B. Trigger, C. Gonzo, or D. Kara?
Jesus Christ.
What?
All right.
I think I know this.
I'm guessing. I have no clue.
Yeah, I have a solid guess here too.
Mitz and Mandy?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I don't know. I'm gonna guess D. Kara.
I said
I'm
Gon.
I'm guessing A, Bones.
A Bones.
Bones is correct.
Let's get it,
Damn it.
Mandy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, Karo was founded by Hideaki Anno in 2006. Gonzo was formed in like 1992 by former Gainax people like Shinji Higuchi. And Sphere Trigger was formed in 2011 by former employees Hiroyuki Imaishi and Masahiko Otsuka.
Let's keep it rolling. Who's up now?
Who all got that? It was Mandy
Yeah,
and
me.
We have a very nice
God,
shape on
Enzo.
the board.
Enzo getting
It's
everything.
very pleasing. Let's
is.
do
Enzo literally getting everything.
for my dedicated mecha boys out there. Mecha for 400.
All right. Which of the following mecha series did Shoji Kawamori create?
Nope,
A.
no idea.
Who?
Mobile Police Patlabor. B. Full Metal Panic. C. Razafon. Or D.
I
Aquarium.
don't know who that is.
I don't even know.
I have a guess.
no
What this-
idea.
Who?
I have a guess again.
I'm ready to
Guess.
guess mine out loud.
I'm gonna guess my butt off.
Okay.
And maybe
Alright,
I'll
go
get
for it.
lucky.
What is C, Raxophon?
A.
I also
I
guess
said
C.
A.
It is D. Aquarion.
Jesus.
He's also famous for creating Vision of Escaflowne and Macross
All
and
right.
AKB 0048.
Score update. Enzo way in front with 8,500. Mandy in second with 6,600. Mitsugi still trying his best with 6,000. Kazuo with 4,900.
Kazuo resigned to his fate with 4,900.
You just need to get everything else right.
This is really I really did not expect this.
All right,
scoreline
next up.
at all.
Kazuo, I think.
Okay. I will go with best direction for 300.
Which of the following is Mamoru Hosoda's earliest work as an anime movie director? Is it A, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, B, Summer Wars, C, One Piece, Baron Omatsuri and the Secret Island, or D, Digimon the Movie?
This makes me very happy.
Whoa.
First off, thank you for
Yeah,
asking
I
this
think I
question.
know it. I think I know this one too.
Oh, hold on. It's between two of them here.
I'm pretty sure I
believe
know
his
this
fir-
one.
Okay, yeah, I think I know what his first work was. I'm ready. Everybody else?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'm
All right,
gonna
go
with. maybe.
I'm gonna guess.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with D. Digimon the movie.
Me too. Me too.
I
Me too.
guessed C.
I'm with Digimon as well.
It is D, Digimon the
Specifically,
Movie.
but only because Kazuo gave away the answer.
My boy Hosoda. Wait, how did
You
I
know
get that
why I
answer?
know
You
this?
said this makes me so happy.
Oh shit!
Well, no,
I
it makes
did
me happy
forget he
because I
did
love
Digimon.
Mamoru Hosoda.
Oh shit!
My guess was based on the fact that Digimon's aesthetics, the movie's aesthetics, look just like Summer Wars.
Summer Wars.
Yeah.
All right, next up.
Mandy.
Me. Monster Mash for 100.
All right. What was the first Pokemon Ash Ketchum caught?
That's the
Is
only
it
one I
A,
know I'm gonna get.
Charmander, B, Caterpie, C, Pidgey, or D, Tauros?
I'm
I
ready.
think I actually know this one. Which this Monster Mash category is killing me. Just killing me.
Hold on now. Which one was the first one he caught? Oh God. It was. Okay, I'm ready.
Me too.
I have an educated guess.
I'm kind of stuck on this one for some reason.
All right, let's do it.
Yep.
B
Mandy.
Caterpie.
I think it's C.
C.
I said Caterpie.
I think it's C.
C.
It is B, Caterpie.
Shit. Pidgey's after though, right?
I
No,
don't
he
know.
caught-
I've never heard so many Digimon and Pokemon questions in my life. There's been like 11 of them.
Well, this.
Who got that,
this-
Mandy and Cosmo?
The Monster Mash topic is all about that.
Well, there's like
Yes.
700 anime with monsters in it,
That's true.
but they're all Digimon and Pokemon. Okay. Who's up now?
Mitz, you're up.
Mecha for 300.
Okay. Which of the following mecha doesn't have a lion's head sticking out of its chest? Is it A, Gao Gai Gar, B, Brave Ex Kaiser, C, Beast King Go Lion, or D, Mirai Robo Daltanius?
Jesus Christ.
I have a
Is
guess.
this a trick
clue.
question?
I have a guess.
Hold on, I'm thinking.
I'm just gonna guess because
You
I
know,
feel like it's
I'm-
a trick question.
Yes, same, Mandy. I'm with you.
Me too. I'm also there with the two question there.
I am going to guess D. Midai Robo Daltanius.
And the rest of us are going C.
Guess
C.
C.
It is C, Beast King Go Lion. He has, like, all of his limbs and his head are lion's heads, but not his chest.
Mitz is so angry right now.
Woo! I love you. I love you, Discord. I love you.
I know
guys.
I'm being trolled like intensely, but you know whatever. That's what I expect.
All right.
I know. It's, I know
Who's
it's from the
picking
love.
next? I think
They're
Enzo
all
is
out
picking
to get
next.
I know it's from the love.
Oh my god. I'm not gonna get over that just now. Let's do best direction for 100.
All right. What director is known for having directed such films as 5 centimeters per second, Children Who Chase Lost Voices, and Your Name?
All right. I'm
A.
ready.
Hiroyuki Imaishi, B. Satoshi Kon, C. Makoto Shinkai, or D. Hideaki Anno?
This is one of those questions
you
where, like, if I fuck,
You misspelled hack.
I already.
Oh,
I
sorry.
already gave
Hack
everybody.
director, yeah.
I already gave everybody their points.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is
I'm
one
ready.
of those questions where, like, it's dangerous because if I fuck this up, then I can be a host on the podcast, right?
Pretty much.
Basically.
Okay, go
All
ahead.
right. What is C. Makoto Shinkai?
C.
That is correct.
All
Whose
right.
best work is still The Garden of Words, and you can fight me in real life if you disagree.
Yo, I feel you there, dude.
I'll give you my address after the show. Come on down here.
All right, no
All right.
problem.
Okay. Next. All right. Who's up?
Kazuo is up.
I'm gonna go with Mecha for 200.
All right. Which fast food pizza chain supports the revolution in Code Geass?
What?
Is it A, Domino's, B, Papa John's, C, Pizza Hut, or D, Little Caesars?
I think the answer is the only
Ready.
pizza shop that's in Japan on this list.
In Japan.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my thought process. Too.
Same. All right, so we're all in.
Yep.
I'm going C, Pizza
It
Hut.
is Pizza Hut.
C.
That is correct.
I'm going B for the lulz, baby.
Just because you're so far ahead.
Listen to that. He's like, I don't even need these points.
All right. Who's up
Wait,
next?
are you actually going to be?
I'm going B, baby.
Yes, it led to CC being lovingly
What a
known as Pizza
jerk.
Butt.
Okay. Next up.
All right, Mandy.
Name that studio for 200.
Studio Madhouse animated season 1 of One Punch Man. What studio will be animating season 2 in 2019? Is it A, PA Works, B, JC Staff, C, Doga Kobo, or D, Production IG?
Do
I
not
think I
know.
know
I
this
think
one.
I know.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know this one too.
All right.
Oh, no.
The thing is, I don't want to get more questions right because 9200.
change?
Oh, wow, what a bad winner.
I was born. I was
doing
born
a-
in the year 92.
we're doing
Oh,
a-
we have Final Jeopardy.
We're doing a Final Jeopardy,
Oh,
so no one's
fuck,
won
you're
anything
right.
yet.
True.
Didn't it change though? I felt like it changed. Oh shoot.
This is the change.
Oh.
Okay, I have my guess.
Me too.
Yeah, as do I.
All right, whose question was this?
Man,
I think it was
Me.
Mitz.
Go ahead, man.
yours.
I'm gonna
Oh,
guess
this is Mandy's.
B,
Oh, sorry.
JC staff.
I guess A for
Me-
no
going
me too.
Production
I-
IG.
Is it?
It is B, JC
Yes.
Staff.
Oh, I got it. Woo!
Yes.
I thought it was a trick question because I thought it changed.
No, I remember. We covered this on the podcast.
Yeah. But oh man.
Three
never mind.
lonely
I
questions
thought it
left.
changed.
I'm taking best
After that.
direction for 200.
Okay. Which anime director is well known for creating shows which feature LGBTQ themes that involve roses and penguins and bears? Oh,
Oh.
my.
I got it.
A. Junichi Sato.
It's a key
B.
question.
Osamu Dezaki. C. Morio Asaka. Or D. Kunihiko Ikuhara.
That's a cute question.
I know this one.
I'm ready.
The answer is D.
D.
Ikuhara.
That is correct.
Nope, didn't get that.
Did anybody not get
Kazuo,
that?
did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay, good job.
I got it.
Yeah. Director of Utena, Penguin Drum, Sailor Moon S.
Two
all
more
that good
lonely
stuff.
questions.
All right, so Enzo is picking again.
Let's do Mecha for 100.
All right.
God.
Name the anime which Darling in the Franxx shamelessly lifts its main themes, mecha designs, and various animation cuts from. Is it A, Neon Genesis Evangelion, B, Gurren Lagann, C, Star Driver, or D, all of the above?
Wait, are you trying to? Y'all, damn.
Is it a trick?
Is this a trick? Because I
Is it a
know
trick?
for sure one of them, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go D, all the above.
Yeah, D.
I'm
Same.
going C.
D is correct.
Star.
Excellent.
I will take responsibility for that question.
Be calm.
All right, and the last
All
question
right,
is.
finally, Kazuo, you're picking last.
Yep, the only one left.
Oh,
Name that
Jesus.
anime studio for 100. Which of these films was the first film produced by Studio Ghibli? A. My Neighbor Totoro. B. Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. C. Laputa, Castle in the Sky. Or D. Kiki's Delivery Service.
Oh crap.
Oh fuck.
Oh fuck.
Oh, come on, guys.
Hold on. Because it's a.
We should have made this whole game Studio Ghibli.
Maybe if we do this again, we can.
I would love that.
Really funny if you still got them all wrong.
That is impossible.
I'm ready.
Hold on,
I
I'm thinking
have
here.
my guess, I think. Fuck. I hate that I'm gonna get this wrong. God damn it.
Shit. Okay, I'm just getting because I know the one definitely is not.
One of them is a troll.
Yeah, basically.
Sort of. Okay.
All right. Who? Oh, it was me.
All right, Kazuo, you are
Oh,
first.
God, I don't know. A.
It's C.
A C?
Incorrect. It is C, Laputa.
Let's
Oh,
get
really?
it, baby. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, Nausicaa was created first, but they weren't Ghibli at that point.
Yep.
All right,
that's
so
a trick
final
question.
scores before Final Jeopardy. Enzo, 9,600. Mandy, 7,800. Mitsugi, 6,900. And Kazuo, 6,200.
6,900.
All right.
I bet nothing, so my score can end at 6,900. Just kidding. All right, let's do Final Jeopardy.
How does this work?
All right. So I will present you with the category, and then I guess you will make a wager based on the category.
I will bet everything.
Then I will ask the question. I think that's how it should work.
Oh wait, is this gonna be a link?
No, I will ask the question. The category is the AAA podcast.
I'm betting
shit.
everything.
Wait,
The
I'm a
house.
new host. God damn it.
I'm betting everything.
Who knows their history?
Well, if they're betting everything, then I have to bet almost everything
Rose,
too.
I need you to start writing me stuff now.
Yeah, can you hit me up, Icy Rose?
Okay.
I will bet.
No.
I will bet 7,000.
All right.
7,000. Okay.
I will bet 7,800.
Okay.
7,800. Wow, so specific.
Okay.
7,801.
And Mandy?
I don't like betting though.
Oh.
What do I need
What
to
if you
win?
bet nothing, Mandy, and if we all get it wrong, then you win?
Yeah, I don't want to bet anything. I don't like gambling.
Well,
Maybe
hold
will
on.
not bet. Okay.
Do I have to?
No.
No, you don't have to. You could win if Enzo gets it wrong.
Wait, hold on. This is hard because they're betting everything.
Yep.
Mandy's not betting nothing.
Yep.
So I will bet. I either get second or I lose it all, baby. Let's go with. I'll bet 4,000. I'll bet 5,000.
Oh my god, dude. Just pick a number. Change it 4 times.
I'll bet 5,000.
Oh my
All right.
god. All right. Mandy, how much are you bet? Mandy's not betting?
I don't want to do
Betting
it.
nothing.
All right.
And everybody.
Wait,
all
you know
right.
what? Executive decision. I'm gonna bet
you
over 9,000.
9,001.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, what is your bet?
9,001.
What is your bet?
9,001.
9,001. Okay.
My bet is
fine.
over.
Kazuo and
my
I
bet is
are all
over
in.
9,000.
Yep.
Mandy's not in at all. And Enzo's at 9,001. All right, go ahead with
Is
your
the question how to find the Discord?
No,
Oh.
damn, I should have made that the question. All right. What was the first review ever done by the Anime Addicts Anonymous podcast?
I know this
in
one.
Episode 1.
I know it.
GG.
Oh, man.
GG. I lose.
No.
I know it. I know it. I'm gonna win. This is the best. Come from behind victory.
Wow.
Gosh.
I'm so happy right now.
It's funny because Mitsugi was there for this and nobody else was.
I'm just guessing. I'm guessing. That's
Go ahead, all of you guess, 'cause I know the
If
answer.
this isn't multiple choice,
Oh my goodness.
This is not multiple choice. We'll talk after. Yeah. This is the real deal. Final
I know
Jeopardy.
it.
Can I? Okay, since he knows it, I guess I should guess because I don't know it.
I actually don't know. I'm trying to think.
All
Like,
right.
It's got to be an anime that I like.
All right, Enzo, guess.
Oh my god. Is it Steins Gate?
Incorrect.
Fuck.
Well, don't say correct or incorrect yet.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Yes.
Yeah.
well, now I know it isn't that.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I have no idea.
This is worthy. I love this question.
Who's next?
Andy admits, you guys.
Do I have to?
Yes, go for it.
Oh no. Was it
I mean, you didn't bet anything, so I don't think it matters.
That's true. Was it Penguin Drum?
Don't answer her.
Okay, I have your answer.
Oh my god. See, this is what happens when you're old.
So
Can't remember anything.
happy right now.
This is what happens when you do a podcast for a really long time.
Oh, shit, dude.
Oh my
Man.
god.
I may not know
love-
anime, guys, but I know anime podcasts.
Shoot.
This is so fucking good.
The whole world's rating
This
on
is-
minutes.
This is
Let's
a
see.
Oh,
good.
can I change to Utana?
Sure.
I remember
can.
that.
I was thinking Penguin Jump probably isn't old enough.
I remember that me and Chiaki did it, and Valentine was mad because we did it without her.
Oh, it would suck if you got this right.
Let's. I just don't know. I can get a guess. If I had 10 guesses, I could get it.
You've
Yeah.
got one. It all comes down to this. You're all in. What's it gonna be?
I don't know. I'm gonna say Samurai X OVA.
And the correct
All right.
answer is Hajime no Ippo New Challenger.
That's
Wow.
That is correct,
Is it
Kazuo.
really?
Fuck
Wow.
Good
Suck
job.
upon
wow.
these nuts. Give me all
The winner
the
with
points.
12,400 points and/or dollars is Kazuo.
Wow. I never would have guessed
respect it.
that. That would not have been.
I
The one
respect
in the
it. I
very
respect
back.
I respect it, baby. I respect it. That's my boy.
All right.
Oh,
Final
that's my
score.
boy.
Final
Sweet
scores.
vindication.
Final scores have changed a lot. Kazuo with 12,400 points has won the game.
Enzo with that 599 points.
Mandy with 7,800. Enzo with 599. And Mitsuki with a goose egg. With 0. Why'd you leave a new challenger?
Yep.
Huh? Wow.
Yeah, you did an impression of Kanan, and then you just went straight into a review of Hajime no Ippo.
Yep.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
You also reviewed K-On! Right after that.
I'm so happy I know that.
Holy shit. That's so
That's
good.
incredible. I don't know how you know that, Kazuo. That's amazing.
You can't even
Because I'm a
script this kind of
psycho
shit.
with
Oh my
OCD.
God.
All right.
I've
All right, we gotta move it along. Thank you,
All right.
thank you, BCom, so much. This was a
Thank
tremendous
you.
amount of fun. This is
That was
like-
great.
this
Thanks
is
for
fun-
having me.
This is fun enough to do again sometime in the next year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, buddy.
Thanks, Becom.
Oh, and everybody go check
Yeah.
out the Nerddom and Other Nonsense podcast. Yo at the
Yes,
BCom at
BCom's
this point
great.
to
He's also a beloved moderator of the Discord, so want to hang out with him, talk to him there too.
yes, indeed. Okay, all right. Thank you, thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Guys, what a game. What a game.
What a twist.
What a game.
On that note, we're going to take a quick news break. And when we come back, we'll be doing our impressions quickly. Before we go on our news break, though, we do have an in-show weekly trivia question. Mandy, do you want to read that one for us?
Sure. So our trivia question is, East Tokyo United, ETU, has been struggling in Japan's soccer league for the past few years. It has taken everything they have just to avoid relegation. To make matters worse, the team has lost 5 matches in a row, leading to an abysmal team morale. Even the fans are beginning to abandon them, and rumors hint that the home ground municipality is going to withdraw their support. With countless coaches fired and poor financial choices in hiring players, it is a downward spiral for ETU. What anime is this? Man, that is a long one.
We'll be back after the news break.
See you soon.
How you wild and crazy anime fans out there? Mitsuki's back, and it's time for more of your anime news break. Well, leading us off, looks like Warner Brothers announced at its panel at Otakon recently this past Saturday that it's that High Score Girl, the manga, which was done by Densuke Oshikiri, is getting the anime adaptation put on Netflix in December 2018. The show originally premiered in Japan on July 13th. The anime was done by JC Staff, and Yoshiki Yamakawa, who directed Kill Me Baby, directed the property. Tatsuhiko Udahata, who worked on Hajime no Ippo and Tsude Children, was in charge of the series composition. Character designs done by Michiru Kuwabata, who worked on Danshi Tomo and Penguin no Mondai. It's a pretty good property. It looks like a romantic comedy here. The story centers around a 1980s arcade in which the manga begins in 1991 during the heyday of the 2D fighting game boom. A 6th grader named Haruo spends most of his time in a crappy part of town playing video games in an arcade. One day he bumps into Akira, his female classmate who has good grades and a lot of money. She seems out of place at the arcade until she repeatedly whoops his butt at Street Fighter II over and over again, which leads them to a relationship that will develop from an unexpected place. So it looks like a romantic comedy. For those of you that are fans of rom-coms, you might want to poke your eyes at this one when it comes out on Netflix later on this year. Next up, Boogie Pop and Others, the television anime, is going to be premiering in January. The new anime is going to be featuring a different voice cast from the previous 2000 television anime. Of course, that was 18 years ago, so it's not that shocking. Shingo Natsume, who worked on One Punch Man and Space Dandy, is going to be directing the anime at Studio Madhouse. Tomohiro Suzuki, who also worked on One Punch Man, Tiger and Bunny, and Others, is writing and supervising the series scripts. So, Seven Seas Entertainment published the light novels in English and is going to be reprinting the novels along with the new volumes that it's going to begin in October. The story is described as, quote, "There is an urban legend that children tell one another about a Shinigami that can release people from the pain that they may be suffering from. This angel of death is named Boogie Pop, and the legends are true. Boogie Pop is real. When a rash of disappearances involving female students breaks out at Shinyo Academy, the police and faculty assume that they have just a bunch of runaways on their hands. But one person, Nagi Kirima, knows better. Something mysterious and foul is afoot. Is it Boogie Pop or something more sinister? This anime coming out in January 2019. Next up, something that'll probably get a lot of you really excited. Cells at Work is getting a stage play adaptation like most of the popular anime in Japan. Some of the high-profile cast members are Masanari Wada and Kanon Nanaki, who are playing the white and red blood cells respectively. It looks like they have a huge cast already announced for the film, including most of the heroes: Killer T-Cell, Helper T-Cell, Natural Killer Cell, platelets, pyogenes, influenza viruses, and various other viruses and illnesses that appear in the anime as well. The play, which is titled Tainai Natsugeki Hataraku Saibo, otherwise known as Internal Action Play Cells at Work, is going to run in Tokyo's 1010 Theater in November from the 16th to the 25th. So for those of you that are big fans of Cells at Work, maybe you'll be lucky enough to be in Japan at this time and you'll be able to scope out the live-action stage play when it is premiering. Lastly, we have some news. Vinland Saga, the TV anime, is going to be premiering in 2019. Wit Studio is going to be working on the anime, and it's going to be premiering exclusively on Amazon Prime, both in Japan and overseas. Kodansha Comics released the manga's 10th omnibus volume, which includes volumes 19 and 20, on June 5th. The story is described as Thorfinn is the son to one of the Vikings' greatest warriors, but when his father is killed in battle by the mercenary leader Askeladd, he swears to have his revenge. Thorfinn joins Askeladd's band in order to challenge him to a duel and ends up caught in the middle of a war for the crown of England. Sounds like a pretty epic anime. Gotta love that kind of story. So we'll have to wait and see that when it starts coming out next year. This was Mitsuki, and this was your anime news break. Now it's time to get back to the podcast.
Hey, Mitz, what's the website?
Oh, Enzo, you'll never believe this.
What? Oh, no.
JList.com is going to release a Church of Mitsugi PC game. Hello. It's called Moe Stomp Stomp Deluxe Edition.
Deluxe?
It's a turn-based RPG where you go on a quest to rid the world of Moe girls. I commissioned it from JList.
I didn't know JList.com sold anime PC games.
Oh yeah, Enzo. JList.com and Just USA are the same company. They sell hundreds of English language visual novels such as Fate Stay Night and Steins Gate, and they have adult games as well.
And Moe Stomping games.
Moe Stomping is not a game. It's life, Enzo. Life.
Right. Oh, I see. They have the new Mad Pompadour 12 Good Hair Days. Let's get that for Kazuo.
JList.com, your home for all your Moe Stomping and Pompadour game needs. Oh, and most other anime games as well.
You know me? Of course!
And we are back to the 434th episode of the Anime Addicts Anonymous podcast. And
Hello.
as the reigning and defending champion of the... No. Where's my belt? All right, so we've got an in-show weekly trivia question, which we asked you before the break. Since Mandy read through that long question before, Enzo, do you want to read?
Yes, thank you, by the way.
Of course. The question we read before the break was East Tokyo United, ETU for short, has been struggling in Japan's top soccer league for the past few years. It has taken everything they have just to avoid relegation. To make matters worse, the team has lost 5 matches in a row, leading to abysmal team morale. Even the fans are beginning to abandon them, and rumors hint that the home ground municipality is going to withdraw their support. With countless coaches fired and poor financial choices in hiring players, it is a downward spiral for ETU. This anime is, and I actually knew this, Giant Killing.
That's right.
Woo!
Very educational. Now, before
I knew the...
Oh,
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was going to say,
Nope.
before we get into our impressions, we have a 5-star review that was left for us on iTunes. So, I don't know if Mitz is going to play the dropper. Oh, there he goes.
It's time for iTunes review.
Of course, if you'd like to leave us a review, you can head on over to iTunes, find the podcast in there, drop us a 5-star review so we can read it on the show and continue to dominate the world of anime podcasting.
I'll read this one. It's long.
The world.
I may not be a tip. Oh, this is from Poor Monger. Like the anime nerd friends I never had. I may not be the typical anime fan. I'm 30 years old and relatively new to the medium. Growing up, I watched a very limited amount of anime on Toonami and Adult Swim. I liked it mostly for the art and the style, but never watched consistently enough to really understand much of the stories. I think this was a consequence of not having friends that were into anime and wanted to discuss it. Recently, an increase in anime on Netflix and Amazon had given me another opportunity to dive in. I started with Death Note because the synopsis sounded a little like Dexter, which I love. I thought it was pretty cool, and I moved on to Ajin, which I thought was awesome. With my interest reignited, I started searching for information and quickly found Crunchyroll and Funimation and realized how much was out there. But with the veritable ocean of anime available, I thought it would be best to look for a podcast to help me wade through the depths and find the pearls rather than drown in the waves and oceans of mediocrity. Browsing, I found the AAA podcast immediately and noticed a large number of episodes and reviews, so I checked, so the choice was clear. I picked a random episode and started listening right away. I was impressed by the format, which seemed to be well calculated. Add to that the level of discourse about the shows, the broader industry and culture, and I really felt well informed. Still, the thing that really sold me on the show is the chemistry of the various hosts. They all have their own perspectives, but seem like great friends besides. Well, that's true. Yes. So that it's easy to fall into the rhythm of their conversation and feel that as if you are just another of their buddies along for the ride. This is to me the hallmark of the best podcasts: passionate discussion among good friends. Thank you very much.
Oh,
wow.
Dude, I've talked to Poor Monger in the
man.
Discord. Pretty sure. It's good to hear from you, man.
Yeah, that was awesome. Thank you so much. And yeah, I do think that's what helps this podcast work, is that we are all actually friends.
That's right. And that's how it will always be.
Yes. Until
Friends
inevitably
is a
leaves
strong
us
word.
for his own solo podcast project.
Friends is a strong word, you know. No, you know I love all you guys.
And on that note, it is time for impressions.
Today, we're going to be doing impressions.
Impression time, believe it!
All right, so we've got a few impressions on the docket for today. We've got Attack on Titan Season 3, Grand Blue, Fulikuli, Progressive, Tenro, Sirius the Jaeger, and Free, Dive to the Future. So let's see, I think I have 2. Enzo, you have 2 as well, right?
I have 2 as well, yeah.
Okay, so I'll just start off with my first one, and then you can go.
Cool beans.
Mitz and Mandy or whatever. Okay, so I will start off with Attack on Titan Season 3. Attack on Titan, there's not much to say. If you know what Attack on Titan is, if you've been watching anime the past decade. So Season 2 came out quite some time ago, and they have finally started airing Season 3. And I don't want to spoil anything really about it. So what I will say is it has been very different than what we've seen before. A lot of Attack on Titan to date has been largely the humans fighting against the Titans, of course. But so far in the first 3 episodes of Season 3, it seems like the conflict has become almost internalized to where they're not necessarily dealing with the external conflict of the Titans attacking, the walls, but rather what's going on inside those walls with the government and various parties that are, fighting against the government and everything. So it's become a lot more of like almost like an espionage type feel, which I think is kind of cool and different. And I'm glad that they're kind of taking this time to just go a slightly different route. I'm sure, of course, the Titans will tie into it at some point, but so far, I like what they're doing. The animation has been, I feel like, spot on. Like a lot of the, sequences of them flying around in their maneuver gear are insane to watch and super cool. The show still has some of the same issues that I feel like it's always had with like some of the convolution of like when they are with like they have various like time skips and flashbacks and stuff, and so it can be a little bit annoying in that regard. But overall, I feel like this season is at least starting off a lot better than the second season did. So in an effort to keep these impressions short, because we are short on time, I am going to go ahead and pass Attack on Titan Season 3.
Oh, wait. Oh, and boom goes the dynamite.
All right.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Enzo, what you got?
Yeah, so I'll start with Grand Blue. This is one of those curveballs that I didn't expect. So this one also fell into my lap. I didn't necessarily, seek this one out, but I'm kind of glad that that it came to me, because it's a comedy, and it's about this guy. What's his name? I'm so bad with main character names. What's his name? Iori? Yeah, Iori. Yeah. So this guy Iori is coming back to his hometown that's near the water for college, I believe. And in coming back, he's remembering like, oh, I have family here. I have this like girl that I used to like here, in my quiet hometown, and I'll be staying with like a family member, and it'll be a chance to start like my life over again. And of course, in comedic fashion, he opens the door to the place he's staying, and it's literally what you could call like a Japanese parallel to like a frat house. Essentially, it is dudes just naked, rowdy, just partying and drinking a shit ton, and he gets pulled into all this madness, and it is pretty much like, it's pretty funny. It's legitimately pretty funny. I found myself cracking up a whole bunch of times when I found myself cracking up because it's not that the writing is smart or it's like cheeky. It's just like pure out ridiculous and over the top, and I find it kind of refreshing because it's doing it in not a ridiculous way. However, there is like a play on incest throughout the whole thing, which is pretty strange.
Yeah.
But aside from that, it is a good humored show, and I know we're rushing on the podcast, so I like it. It's not something that I want to like sit down and analyze further, because I really think it's just a surface level funny anime. So I am going to fail it, but if you like to laugh, seek it out. Grand Blue.
Did they live happily ever after?
Cool.
Of course, Elizabeth.
What a pile of shit.
All right. Next up, Mandy, you want to give us one of yours?
Yep. Mine is free. Do you want me to do mine now, or do you want me to go last?
Oh, do you want to go last?
No, it's okay. I can do it. I can go ahead and do it. I'm trying to do it as fast as I can, but I have a lot of thoughts.
Oh God. Okay.
So Free Season 3 dives into takes place after a few of the Free movies, and I'll go ahead and start this off by saying it does not explain to you what happened in those movies at all. The first episode brings back all the characters, but doesn't really explain like how they got to where they currently are. New characters were also introduced in the movies that they don't really explain. But so now Haru, Makoto, and Rin have all graduated. They're in college. Haru and Makoto moved to Tokyo. Rin's back in Australia. Nagisa and Rei are now third-year students and captains of the Iwatobi swim team. So the focus switches back and forth between the two. There's a new redheaded character named Asahi, who was apparently part of the swim team in junior high and then moved away, and now he's back, and he came back in one of the movies. He's going to the same college as Haru and Makoto, and there's Ikuya, who apparently was also on the swim team that they introduced in the movies, and they just throw him in there assuming you've seen it. He's basically another Haru. He's very quiet, brooding, aloof. He actually looks up to Haru a lot and tries to like mimic him. And he had an injury and he has a big bit of anxiety when it comes to swimming. He has a big grudge against them. So it feels like he's a mix between Haru and Rin. And then the second episode focused more on like Haru and Makoto. Like on Ikuya, they spot him at the university pool. So they have flashbacks and the whole episode is them like thinking of their time with him in junior high. Then it introduced another new character, Ikuya's friend Hiyori, who is a massive dick. Hiyori is like protective of Ikuya, and so he's extremely rude to Haru and Ikuya's other like former teammates. He's
you like that guy, don't you?
No, I don't.
Ooh, interesting.
He's condescending jerk who
he's not cute jerk.
Who always keeps like a smile on his face the entire time. But he does very childish things. I'll get to that in a little bit. The third episode actually focuses more on Ikuya's brother Natsuya, who moved to Australia and just so happens ends up at the same pool as Rin, because apparently Australia only has one. And so the episode is about Natsuya meeting Rin and trying to get Rin's coach to let him be a part of the team. And there's some fantastic English in that episode. I love it. It's so funny. Me and my sister had a massive laugh because there's one part where they actually found people who sound like they are fluent in English but aren't exactly actors. So like it's really funny because they're not acting great, but it sounds like they can actually speak English.
It's a different sort of problem, huh?
Yeah. So one guy comes in with Rin, and of course Rin's Momota Miyano. He's not fluent in English, but he's learning, and it gives me hope that one day we can communicate. But this guy comes in and is like, Rin, this is literally the quote. Rin, some random Japanese guy came into the pool and asked the coach to it's challenged everybody to a race and said that if he wins, then the coach has to accept him. And another guy's like, random Japanese guy, Rin, do you know anybody like that? And Rin's like, no, I don't know anybody like that. Me and my sister bust out laughing. We're like, really? No Japanese swimmers? You don't know anybody like that?
That's ridiculous.
We had a massive giggle over it. But so yeah, I also watched past that, and unfortunately, like up to like episode 3, I was like, all right, I'm into this, but I watched past that. I watched 5 episodes, and my feelings are very mixed now. On one hand, I'm happy just to see the characters again. On the other hand, there's a lot of unnecessary drama, and not in like Hanebado has also going in the unnecessary drama direction, but I'm a little bit more accepting of it because it's high school girls, and a lot of the emotions in that is like, oh, I'm not good at this, or I'm not good enough for this, I'm jealous of this person's talent, that kind of stuff that to me feels real. This, not so much. These boys are in college. Some of the new characters, there's some very silly moments, like Hiyori challenges Makoto to a race because Makoto's trying to win the right to be friends with Ikuya, which was silly. It just seems so childish. I'm like, you guys are in college. But I mean, overall, KyoAni's animation and art is fantastic. This looks amazing. The music's a little bit forgettable. And the OP is sung by Tatsuhisa Suzuki, who's also the voice actor for Makoto, and it's great. But overall, my impressions are a bit disappointment. It's fun. I feel like there's too much of a change in focus between. There's so many characters now, and they can't focus on all of them. It's bouncing all over the place and feels chaotic. But so yeah, I'm gonna fail this, but I'm not. I'd be a liar if I said I was dropping it because I'm not. I'm gonna keep watching.
Yeah,
But
stick to it.
But yeah, so I have hopes for it, but I'm gonna fail at impression.
All right.
Plus, it's a season 3.
All right. So let's see. I think we've got 2 left. I guess
I can go next again.
Yeah, if you want, go ahead.
Yeah. So my next one is Tenro Series of the Jaeger. This is actually one that I believe I did go for this one, and I'm glad that I got it too. Although it's not usually something that I would want to watch. It's a story essentially about vampires versus, vampire hunters / werewolves, which is a story, frame that's been used countless times in the history of literature. But I watched the trailer, and animation looked really good. Music was good, and the action sequences were pretty fluid in the trailer. So I was like, yeah, let me go pick it, and I got it, and it holds up to those in those three aspects. The score of this anime is really well used. They have really it's a type of battle music that reminds me of like Final Fantasy 13, like very violin-y. Man, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, but like the battle music from Final Fantasy 13.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It kind of sounds like that, and which always gets me hyped. So I love the way the anime sounds, and animation wise, super impressed. Action sequences are awesome, spot on, and they don't seem like, yes, it's anime and it's a lot of moves that are like a little over exaggerated, but it's kind of very well based. It's like based in reality pretty well, aside from the vampire stuff. But what really got me through episodes 1, 2, I only watched the first 3 for the impression, and there's more. I think there's 5 or 6 out. But what got me through 1 through 3, I am happy to say, is the writing. Yes, the premise of the anime is pretty basic. Pretty basic a premise we've seen before, but the writing's pacing is super well. And the anime is not like in your face narrating to you too much. It's letting the story kind of progress, and you're learning through the natural progression of the story. They do flashbacks in there, which is obviously a device you can use in this medium. So you can't fault it for using it, but they're not super obvious. It's like, here is step 1 through 3 of this plot, so you can understand the beginning. I like the way it's paced. It flows really well. I like all the characters. I like all of them so far. So I kind of want to watch more, and I'm excited to do so. I haven't passed a show like this or have wanted to watch a show like this in a long time, but I will be passing Tenro Series the Jaker.
I don't think I've ever been this excited. You're excited. Feel these nipples.
All right, so that brings us down to the final show of the season.
It's the final impression.
So the final impression of the season will be on a show that I can almost guarantee you is going to be very divisive, and that is Fully Coolly Progressive.
Oh my god!
So, and I'll try to get through this as quickly as possible, because again, we are way over. But
would you say that the storyline in this is progressive?
You might say that.
Okay.
It's something.
You might say that.
So, I had not watched Fully Coolly, the original, since it originally aired when I was maybe like 12 or something. And I remember watching it as a kid and thinking I was not interested in it at all. I was like, this is just random nonsense. It doesn't make any sense. It's just like, oh, look at these bright lights and flashing colors and blah, blah, blah. And there's no real point to it. But what's interesting is that I truly believe the reason why I didn't get it as a kid was because the show was basically about me. Like, it was a show about a kid who was like 12 years old, who was just starting to grow out of that kind of like childhood phase and understand what it is to like grow up and to become an adult. And, especially in the show, they deal a lot with sexuality, but then it's also just about like kind of not being that like whiny baby that we all were when we were little kids, and kind of just learning how to deal with the adversities that life kind of brings your way. And so that's a big part of why I feel like Fully Coolly in general is very divisive, is because a lot of people aren't going to get that out of it, and they're just going to see it on the surface level as some just random nonsense, which is fine if that's what it's all subjective. But if you really kind of like dive deep into it, you can get a lot more out of it. So this new season of Fully Coolly actually already finished airing, but it's different in some ways and the same in others. It centers around a couple of main characters. Of course, you have Haruko, who is kind of like that main crazy girl that rides the Vespa and hits people with her bass guitar and stuff. So she's back in it. But you also have a female lead, and then there's also a male lead who are both kind of experiencing the same things that the main character from the first season experienced, where they're kind of like discovering themselves and making that transition into adulthood and everything. And all this chaos just kind of like breaks out, and there's monsters and all kinds of like robots, and it's basically more of the same, but just told from a slightly different perspective, which I can't really hate on, especially after going back and watching the first season and appreciating it as much as I did. I think, again, a lot of people are not going to like the show, but based on how, just based on like my personal opinion, and that's really what this all is, I think this is something that is worth investigating. And so I am going to be passing fully progressive.
Cool.
Yes!
I'm glad.
Yes! Oh, yeah! Can you feel that, buddy? Huh?
Yeah, it's an interesting show, and it's only 6 episodes, so it's not that big a deal. But I think it's definitely something we can kind of try to break down.
100%. We should. I look forward to that discussion.
Yeah. So that concludes the impressions for summer 2018. We've passed 8 shows, guys.
Woo!
We've got Cell's at Work, which is a show about Cell from Dragon Ball Z getting a job at a conveni.
Absolutely.
Yep, or something like that. I forget. We passed Angle Moist, which is a terrible name, but whatever. We passed Attack on Titan Season 3, Fully Coolly Progressive, Banana Fish, dun, 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 dun.
Banana Fish,
Tenro, Hanebado, and Review Starlight. So those are the 8. It's interesting because like going into the season, we were like, oh, there's not going to be any good shows for us to pass, but I think we got some pretty solid ones here.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I'm very surprised by Tenro. I'm like actually looking forward to that anime.
Yeah, it all worked out. So again, since we're way over time, we're going to kind of skip the mailbags this time around. Don't worry, we'll get to them on the next episode. So I will bring us home. Thank you so much for everybody that joined us live. It was really cool to have a studio audience as we were doing our Jeopardy game show. Of course, if you would like, you can always head over to our website, AAAPodcast.com/join to create an account to sign up for all the additional episodes that we have on there for you, the hentai episodes, hobby addicts, after parties, etc. You can also subscribe to us on iTunes. Help us be number 1. I mean, I feel like we're already number 1, but, bump us up in those.
You feel like a winner in your heart?
You know what? I feel like I came from behind.
Well,
shut up.
Technically, you did. That's what happened.
Well,
now you're making a sexual comment.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. That's what he said.
Yeah. So yes, subscribe to us on iTunes. Help us be number 1. Head over to Facebook, facebook.com/groups/AAAPodcast, where you can join the thousands of other anime addicts, and you can get access to our Discord server from the top of the main website.
How about them Twitters?
Twitter, yes, of course. Enzo, Mandy, what are your Twitters?
You could find me at Enzo Badia, ENZOBADIA, but I would prefer if you guys follow me on Instagram instead. That's where I'm more active, but either one works. Thank you guys.
My Twitter is at Sarquindi01. It's SARQUINDI. And it's because somebody stole my name.
How rude. And you can find me at AAA Kazuo. Help me climb the Twitter rankings. I guess I don't care.
I don't really have a Twitter, but it's AAAPodcast is the main podcast Twitter.
All right, awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. We appreciate you, and we will see you next time on the Anime Addicts Anonymous podcast.
Bye-bye. Love you guys.
Thanks, guys.
For listening. I'm the real winner.